I will wait for loving you, baby.
Hello,
G'day, Denise.
I'm here. Is everybody coming?
Yeah, we made it.
Everybody's here.
Hello, Ray.
Hi.
Is that you?
Little ray of sunshine.
Aw. Yeah, we're all friends. Shit, we're all friends. Except for
Yeah,
the Surge, you know.
I hear
I like Ray's laugh.
ya. You
Yeah,
won't
she,
like mine. I laugh like a witch.
Me too. I try to keep it. I like put a pillow up when I laugh.
Yeah.
shoot.
So,
I was gonna go to sleep or take a nap, but it's getting so exciting. I just can't leave.
Did
Hopefully,
you hear how Ronan was jumping in there? He couldn't wait, could he?
oh yeah, Ronan, man, we are.
From
Yeah,
from one faggot to another. See, that's how you know Ronan's a faggot too.
yeah. See, I say we because
Okay, I'm
we're all
gonna try
guilty.
to. I'm gonna play. Try to
Hey,
play.
you interrupted me,
I'm gonna try
Ronan.
to play dumb
Ronan,
like
I
you
thought
are.
I trained you
I'm,
not to
I'm gonna
interrupt.
play dumb.
Ronan, remember I trained you not to interrupt. Remember,
I'm gonna play dumb like you all.
Ronan, you forgot what I trained you.
I'm gonna play dumb like you all.
But like I was saying, Ronan, he's a lot different than what. Oh, now I got an echo. Fuck it, I ain't talking.
is it echo for everyone?
Not for you there.
Oh,
Not
wait.
for me now either.
No,
No,
I've got.
he gets free internet, and his signal is not very strong, so he blames everyone else. You know, that's what it is. So keep
I
up
wish
the
I.
excuses,
I wish I
stories,
got.
and lies because that's all he's got. You know,
Yeah,
I wish
that's
I.
that was
he
that's
doesn't
what
want to
I
pay
was
for an
telling
internet
Ronan
connection. That's it.
when we got into that
He's got a
argument, or
history.
well,
He's got a history of
discussion
that problem,
about it.
and he
He
blames
couldn't
everyone else.
understand the
He's
word
the one with the
free.
problem. He's the one
He
with the problem.
pays,
He's got a
and
history of
mine's
that.
free,
You know, he
and he
does
couldn't
pay for
understand that.
internet, and
It
it's
Yeah,
always
there's
blew
so
me
cuts
away.
out, and
a
he
couple
blames
people on
other
the panel.
people.
I mean, what would you rather have? Free
I
or
did warn
mine?
Armando. I did warn Armando about certain people and how they behave. Right, and I warned him. I told them that
Hey,
they
you're
should.
back.
I don't give a fuck about your warning, man. You like being pooped up by fags. I heard the smiles in your in the snare in your voice while that faggot was telling you that you should
Yep.
be cloned in order for him to be able to fuck a bunch of surges, nigga. He was
Yeah.
flirting with you.
Armando. The
He
point
was
is,
flirting
okay,
with you, and you
people
enjoyed
like
it, and you know
to
you're wise
one
enough to
another.
notice that he was flirting with you, and you sat there and
Are
took
you
it.
listening?
And I
Okay, the
know
point
you're
is, like
anti-homosexual, and you still
by one
covered it.
another.
You covered it.
Armando, it's
You
important for
covered
you
it.
to listen to these people.
You covered,
Okay,
nigga. You
because
covered it.
you're not
I
gonna
saw you there
learn. Okay,
fucking. I saw you
you're
there
gonna come off
fucking giggling with that
as a
faggot,
bigoted
and you're
Christian idiot
opposed.
that
You are
gets
opposed
laughed
to
out
his
of
behavior.
chats. Okay,
You
which
are
is the reason
opposed to
why
his
you created this
behavior.
channel in the
You
first
oppose.
place, right?
You sit here. You sit here, and you
Right?
oppose
It is.
Jesus,
That's the
and you
reason why you
nigga.
created your
Listen,
channel in the
listen,
first place. Right?
listen.
Is
You
because
sit here, you
everyone
oppose
dismisses
Jesus,
you.
and you raise it up to
Right?
the
Because no one
rooftops, and you
actually
fucking
take you
tell us
seriously.
how
Because you're a
dangerous it
religious
is
fucking
not to
lunatic.
follow Jesus.
Right? This
And
is
then at
why
the
I call you
same
crackhead.
time,
That's
you oppose
why I call you
homosexuals, and you're
crackhead,
gonna
Armando.
sit there and tell that
So
homosexual he
when you
was living
listen, okay,
a
when you're
sinful
not
life.
listening to other people, okay, and look at the
You see what
example you
happens?
set,
Let's surge
okay,
that.
by
Fucking
your
loved it.
Surge that
you
Goran
talk
grabby
over and
pussy.
You like being
everyone
praised,
starts
sir.
talking at the same
That's why you don't
time,
like it
okay,
here.
not
You like being
civilized at all.
praised.
There's no respect for other people, and all you do is make it obvious that you don't have respect for others.
you like being praised by a faggot. I
This is
saw it in your
gallivanting
snare,
around,
nigga.
okay, abusing the hell out of people, acting like a complete idiot,
So
okay, and and this is
so
what you do. This is
so dude,
laughed at a Newsmax.
you
You
said
got
that
literally
faggot's
laughed
channel.
out.
Hold on. You said that faggot's channel has better people than the people
laugh
here.
at you.
You said that fag has a better people than the people here. That is blasphemy, man. Hey, you're muted, dude.
That's the only way you can get a word in.
That faggot sat there and giggled with that faggot, dog.
It was so important for him to be the center of attention. He let you
that.
about the,
I can't believe
just what I said in the YouTube chat is true.
the things you're willing to do, huh? To get praise.
So,
Okay,
Serge, what do you got to say about
right away, your own stupidity, right? You start, showing people's private messages on display. Okay,
So,
which anyone with
not people's, not people's,
knows that what
not
they're doing is
people's,
wrong.
just
Okay, and I
yours.
argue about it with
Proving the fact that you called me a king because you were denying the fact that you called me a king.
You were right. When you were in the wrong. Okay,
you denied calling me a king in public, and I told you you called me a king in private, and you denied it in front of the public. I needed to show everyone that you call me king
because of your ego, right? You thought I was like subordinating myself to you because you're so desperate for recognition because you got laughed out.
No. You got to mistake it. I didn't eat up the fact. I didn't eat up the praise of being Armando. I didn't eat up the praise. I didn't eat up the praise of you calling me a king. I said you called me a king, and you said you didn't.
What I said, Armando.
What I was showing, listen. What I was showing them is that you kiss my fucking ass.
What I mean by that is how
kiss my ass in private chat, and you disrespect me in public. And I was showing everyone that you are a major ass kisser by calling me king. That's all that was.
Okay, you abuse people here. You time people out for no reason. Okay, you laugh at it. You laugh at other people harassing other people. Right? See, it's a perfect example. Right?
Because it's not that big of a deal.
Seriously, you cannot be taken seriously.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it is a big deal.
But you a little bitch ass nigga.
Delusional human.
You a little bitch ass nigga. You had a little dinner date with Planet Gorin.
Blah blah.
You giggled, hey, listen, you giggled with Planet Glorian, a known homosexual, and he was flirting with you, and you acted.
You're a parent. You have responsibility to your children. To be
queer
a good person, Armando.
Listen, you don't have nothing to do. Dude, listen. This is what I'm telling. This is what I'm telling you right now.
You're a laughing stock.
That's fine.
You're a laughing stock. Armando, you are a laughing stock.
From a man that has kids to a sterile man. Because to a sterile man that could never even hold down a wife, nigga. You are by yourself at 42 years old. You're single by yourself, nigga. Should tell you everything, sir. That should tell you everything. You could even hold down your wife. You didn't even. You couldn't have kids to even talk about kids. It's out of your realm. You missed your boat, buddy. You see what I'm saying? You missed your boat. Shouldn't be talking about nobody's kids, and I don't give a fuck about no reputation on YouTube, you fucking clown.
That's what I'm trying to say all the time.
Yeah.
I don't. Stop acting like I care. Dude, that's the last of my worries, man.
Serge, he's a gay boy. I knew it all along. Didn't surprise me. No biggie.
Yeah, see, just
your reputation almost got.
Names.
Your reputation is that you mingle with faggots, nigga. You mingle with faggots. You mingle with faggots. That's your reputation.
I mingle with. It's like I don't.
You mingle with that word. You get along with faggots, nigga. I heard the conversation.
Denigrating and derogatory.
You giggled
because you're a bigot.
Because he thinks
you're a bigot.
You're the smartest dude on the planet, and you loved it, didn't you?
You're a closet.
You were blushing, nigga.
You were blushing. How much you were racist, which you said plenty of racist things too.
And you are opposed to his sexuality. You know, you're opposed to homosexuality, and you didn't even tell him nothing. Why you don't sit there and tell him how you feel about these faggots, nigga?
Gay and scared.
Why don't you tell him about how you feel about those faggots, nigga? Do you agree?
And then there's
Buddy,
right, trying to chime in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you ignore him. You ignore me because you gave us a rant. You gave us a rant already about your opposing views on homosexuality, but you don't give it
by a long shot. And unfortunately, Armando, being an idiot himself, shelters and favors other idiots. And it's
I favor you. Are you an idiot? Are you?
Ronan Canucci?
You're included. You're included.
the United States with dignity and honor and intelligence. He's well spoken. He's articulate. He's you know,
So
just
what?
all around nice guy.
So what?
Okay, now-
Dude, why don't you go create your own channel so we can see what kind of people you hoard up?
I can't say that.
Why don't you create
favor
your
that?
own channel so we
You
can
have
see
some
what kind of people
Yes,
you hoard?
people who are actually more well spoken and articulate and well
You can be
educated.
well spoken and articulate, but you're not saying nothing. But you're not saying nothing. You're just saying that you're
You come off
that you're able to be bribed. That's all you're telling me. You're able to be
You know,
bribed.
and, you know, the worst part about it is that it's like selective ignorance, because when someone provides you with actual information, okay, to
This fucking clown won't even notice he's muted. That's the thing. He's out of his dome.
Robot.
He's out of his dome.
Yeah, for sure. You can unmute him and he still probably hasn't even taken a breath.
you know, you were poorly raised. Okay, I'm sorry. You know.
I told you. I told you.
It's gone quiet. Quiet. Oh, so quiet.
Yeah, there we are. It's you know, it's
Hey,
much better.
Don't be leading people from here to that homosexuals channel again. This is the first and last
Listen,
time.
I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Okay?
Oh, but why are you
command me.
soliciting in my fucking room if you told me not to solicit in Al Jazeera? Why are you soliciting in my room?
Solicitor. He goes
Why are you
all over
soliciting in my room, though? Why are you soliciting in my
Now
room,
you
huh?
complain about
You said
someone
it was
doing it to
criminal
you.
for me to go
See,
to
it
Al
just
Jazeera
goes to
and
show
solicit.
what, you know, how you're
And now
full of
you're soliciting in my
hypocrisy,
room.
double
You're fucking
standards,
soliciting in my room, nigga. Don't be soliciting in my room,
ignorance.
nigga.
Okay, that's what you are.
Don't
You
be
think,
soliciting
why
in
in
my
the
room,
fuck would
nigga.
anyone respect?
I'm telling you, don't be soliciting in my room. All right? This is not up for debate.
No, fuck you.
This
Fuck
is
you.
not up for
I'll do
debate.
whatever the fuck I want.
This is not up for
I'll do whatever the
debate.
fuck I want.
All right? This is not up for
Elias is
debate.
getting all pissed off.
Don't be
Hey,
soliciting in my
hey,
room,
check,
nigga.
check this out, Serge. I'm gonna do whatever I want to. And you know what?
Right, this is
Ain't
your
goddamn
soliciting in
thing
my
you gonna
room,
do
nigga.
about it.
Don't be promoting your faggot activities in my room,
Right.
nigga.
We gonna do whatever we want to do too,
Do whatever I want here.
Faggot
Do
ass
whatever
nigga.
I want.
You
I don't
faggot little
give
bitch. All you do is
You
take
go
from
around
here.
soliciting.
Why you want to
go
take the
around
people from here? Huh? All you do
Why
is
is it
take from
wrong
here.
for
You don't
someone to do it
contribute
to
nothing.
you?
You don't contribute. All you
To
do
do
is
it to
sit
other
here and bitch
people.
all fucking day.
Armando, are you
Contribute
listening?
nothing. You contribute
Armando,
nothing.
are you
You're
listening?
soliciting in my room,
Are
nigga.
you listening?
You were soliciting
Are
in
you
my room, nigga, for a faggot, nigga. That's what
Armando,
you're doing.
is it okay?
You are
So it's
promoting
okay
a
for
faggot's
you?
room.
Are you telling me?
promoting-
Are you
You're
telling me?
promoting everyone to go over there for they can
Armando,
listen to you
did
and this
you-
faggot flirt, nigga. That's what you want.
Armando,
want,
did
want to
you?
grab people
Did
from
you?
here to go to
Armando.
Pandagorian to
Armando.
you and
Hey.
this faggot flirt all
Hello,
day.
Armando. Armando. Hey.
Oh, what the
Hello.
fuck? Listen, I'm
Did
not gonna
you-
allow you to
did
do
you-
that. This is not a debate.
Armando, did you?
This is not a
did
debate.
you-
This is not
listen,
a debate.
Can you have a reasonable civil conversation with?
Listen, this is not a debate. This is not a conversation. This is me talking
Yes,
to
it is
you.
a conversation.
No,
When you're
this is
talking
me
with
talking
another
to you,
person, it's called
telling you what I would allow and will not allow.
You know, it's pretty simple, Armando. Now, okay,
I know it is. You're a closet
wait,
queer.
be quiet for 1 second. Okay.
You're a
Now, did
closet
you or did you
queer.
not ask me to go soliciting for you at other channels?
Yes, yes. And
Which,
did
of
you?
course, yes,
And
you
did
did.
you? And did you?
Now, why is it that now you find it
Hold on. I
wrong
asked you
for
to go
someone to solicit from
and
your
promote with
channel?
me in another channel. I
think
asked
that
you, right?
points
And
out
what
what
was
a
your
hypocrite
response?
you are. Okay,
And
how
what was your
self-absorbed you are.
response?
Okay,
What was
where
your
you
response?
think that you
Your
can do
response
whatever
is
the
saying
fuck you
that
want.
you would not
don't give
solicit
two
in
fucks
another
about being
channel.
fair to
But
other
you
people.
came and you solicited
You're
in
a
my
shitty-
channel for a homosexual. That's what you did.
You know, you're just a shitty human being.
So let me ask
What
you.
does
I asked you.
sexuality have to do with
I
it?
asked you to go solicit with me in another chat, right? Let's go
What
promote
does
for
another
you
person
for you
What
to
does
be able
another
to
person's
contribute.
sexuality have to do
But you could be able to contribute something, and then you'll have a word. But
Right?
obviously,
You know, I got people chain muting.
You
Okay,
declined
people
what I
just
told
sit
you
and
to go
chain
do,
mute.
and you came over here and you solicited for a faggot. That's what you did.
Yourself are setting a bad
That's-
example. Okay, because thank you. Be quiet for a little bit. Okay, you know, Armando.
Rude.
Right? You have to be able to share in a conversation. Okay.
Well, you should take your own fucking advice.
Oh, I do take my own
Listen,
advice.
I don't have a problem
You
you
know,
going.
and
I don't have a
agree.
problem. I don't have a problem with any one of you going to that homosexual's channel.
Focus
What
on
I'm
the
not,
fact that our mom.
what I'm not gonna let you do is
Don't let
solicit.
someone else get a word in
What I'm
edgewise. You got
trying to
Buddy.
tell you, I'm telling you what I would allow
Right?
and not
You know,
allow.
like, look at this. Look at this.
You should listen to him. It's
I
his
am
channel.
not gonna.
You know, is this
What I'm
what
telling
seems
you, what I'm
normal and
telling you
civil
is that
to
if you
you?
want to remain here, right, coming in and out like a little bitch you are, I'm telling you not to solicit to that homosexual's channel.
Look, oh, I don't care what you say, Armando.
All right, then why don't you leave? Why are you here?
Look, you let me get
Why are
timed
you
out
here?
for nothing,
Like, this is very simple, Liz. Look, check this out, Liz.
right? You let people
check this out.
abuse.
Check this out, Liz. Check this out. This is very simple.
What's going on? Why is it so quiet?
We're waiting.
Oh, look, it says LeSurge left the hangout, and he's over there saying that he got sniped. He left voluntarily. Can you believe it?
God, see what a liar he is?
No shit. What a fucking liar. It says right there, it says LeSurge left the hangout 1 minute. And then he goes over into, this is how he is. He goes over into the chat, and look what he posts. Sniped. Probably Rayov. Isn't that
How does it sound when he imitates you all? And
Oh,
it's
well,
just
wait.
as
Did
petty as
Armando
you are,
pick
Ray
you?
of Sunshine.
That's amazing.
How
Hey,
is it
right.
What,
different?
Denise?
How is it different if
Isn't
you're
that really
just petty?
something?
Did he get kicked out? Because
Yeah.
Armando is, I kicked
How
you
is it
out.
different if you're just as
Oh,
petty?
he did?
How is it different? How is it different if you're just as petty? Like right now, muting me. How is
Yeah.
it different that
Because you're always taking up for the bad guy. That's why.
you're being just as that means doesn't matter. Bullies. Petty bullies.
Oh, oh, man.
Just petty bullies. That's it. Nope. Bully. Look at you. Looking that bad.
No, it's just funny how they just
Just let him talk now.
on.
Keep going.
Your
Keep
fucked
going.
up ethics aren't working,
Keep
Ron.
going. Keep looking bad. Keep looking just as petty as what you hate. Just as petty and condescending.
Condescending.
Petty and
He
condescending.
loves that
Yeah,
word.
look it up.
I'm just a
Look
dumb
it
old
up.
redneck,
Look
Ron.
it
He
up.
loves that word.
I'm
Not
just
sitting
a
around
dumb
looking
old
bad.
redneck. I really don't understand you.
I'm just dealing the facts.
Not my fault you're slow. It is not my fault you're not civil.
Condescending.
I understand. I'm trying to. Huh?
Well, yeah, well,
Predictable.
talk to your other little twin buddy over here.
Yeah.
To stop being so petty
My
as
God.
you are.
I hear you, faggot suppressor.
Hey, whenever you man up, I can
My
respect you.
God.
I can respect you when you man up, but not now, obviously.
Right. You're defending what LeSurge is doing.
He
I
loves
am not
LeSurge.
taking sides when
Sorry, Ronan, wrong button.
no, you're just playing stupid again.
I know. I hit the. I'm so
Yeah,
stupid.
no, you're
I hit
petty,
the
dude.
wrong
You're
button.
petty. Everyone knows, and it's a friendly guy. He's
I know.
outside.
Everybody knows. That's what's the
He's as
sad
low
part.
class as we are. Go ahead, prove it to the world. It's recorded. Great.
I know.
great.
Everybody knows. I know. That's what
If
really.
you want to play that, great.
I feel so
You look
bad.
bad, and you're happy about it. You and all your
I know.
friends.
Everybody
Great for you.
knows.
Great for no class. Good for you.
Ronan, you make me feel so bad.
I want
how,
to.
how did
sometimes.
you
I
like?
want to
How did
sometimes,
you like
but you do it on
Lesberg's
your
laugh
own.
about
You
everything?
do it on your own.
Right.
You don't need my help to look as bad as you do now. And in
Okay,
the
buddy.
future.
Buddy had a
And
question
if you
for
don't
you.
stop, I'm not
when
going to
you
stop
calm
because
down,
this is
Ronan.
fun
I
calling
got a
you out
question,
for
man.
being so petty.
To be
That's
civil.
the fun part for me.
Yeah, calm
Let's-
down, Ronan. Buddy
Well, why
wanted to
don't
ask
you
you a
stop it? Why
question.
don't you stop it? Why don't you stop it? Why don't you man up and stop
Calm
it?
down.
Why
Calm
don't you
down,
man up
Ronan.
and stop it? We got the record right there in the side chat, and you're gonna do it again, being
Calm
as
down,
petty
Ronan.
as you are, predictably so. And that's
Relax,
the fun
Ronan.
part for me. That's the
That's why
fun
I'm
part for
doing
me.
it, because he's taking up for
Relax.
Lesur. That's why he's
Well,
up.
he's
all
actually
good.
right. You guys actually, one of you sniped like Surge.
Do
Who, what?
One of you did snipe him.
It was
Who did?
Armando. He said it right on the stream.
Whoever did.
Why, you were getting ready to snipe me then, Grizz, or what?
Hey,
Can you hear
Grizz.
me, Green?
Grizz, all I can tell you, Grizz, is you're the one that added him, and I did not snipe him. That's
I
all
haven't
I.
added him.
Grizz.
This hangout.
Hey, Grizz.
No, I didn't
Armando,
snipe him
right in
either.
the chat.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Armando wrote right in the chat that he is the one that kicked him out.
Grizz is
Yeah, I'm
accusing
saying
me
one of
of.
you. No, I'm
Why don't
saying
you
one
read
of
the chat?
Wait, what are you on about? I said one of you did kick him. One of you said Lysurge left.
Oh,
No, what it said in the
Yeah,
hangout.
and if you would have been listening for the last few minutes, we said the correct thing.
it's interesting to me that you're up here to make sure everybody knows that, but
Yeah,
you weren't
that's
interested in what
Here.
you weren't interested in what Lesurge did.
Right.
When?
And what he did to me. Nobody's interested in that. They're just interested in defending Lesurge all the time.
Add the clown back, Grizz. You're the only one. You and
I haven't
Armando.
fucking added him. That's a lie. I haven't added him in this one. So you just
Oh.
lied. As per usual.
Okay.
Lying. I thought you added him last one.
What, last one? Honest Pakistani had asked me to add him in the last one. I haven't added him in this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
only people. You can only add people like I guess you private message lies. So you,
Okay, let's see. So Grizz, you did you know Lesurge was up here?
What? When?
Were you watching and listening as Lesurge was in the panel?
When?
The whole time.
oh come on, not
What do you mean
when.
the whole
Just
time?
shit.
When?
Don't be
What's
dumb,
like
man.
today?
In other words,
Yesterday?
no, I'm talking about right now.
Well, I
So
was
why?
I was in the previous hangout, and
Yeah,
then I've realized I got kicked, and I started
But
doing
we-
new hangouts.
So my
Were you
question.
listening?
So my question is, were you listening to what him and Mando were saying?
No.
Oh,
Oh, wow. But yeah, you still want to snipe people.
Well, I just corrected the fact. Ray said
were
he
you
left,
planning on it?
and I said he was
Did
sniped.
you have it? Did you have it on
I
your
was
mind that
saying
you
it's
Well, no,
were you going to snipe whoever did it back though?
yeah, he would.
Well, if I was gonna snipe someone, I would have sniped them already. So
He
no,
loves to
you
snipe.
no, that's
What were you
You
asking?
presume,
my
you
only
presume,
question.
and I didn't
What
snipe
snipe?
last time.
He had his
You just
finger on the
presume.
trigger. He loves to
Yeah,
snipe.
The
What
poet.
I'm trying to
Thanks,
understand is
He has
Stan
his
is-
finger right on that little X on there.
Yeah, sure, bro.
the only thing I'm hearing you ask about is who sniped Lesurge.
I said one of you did because someone said he left.
Well, I
So you
wish I
came in
would have,
second.
but I didn't. I would have loved to.
No, because the hangout says that he left. So how did you know that
Because
someone?
Because when I click on profile and then click eject, it kicks someone and it says they leave.
Right.
Well, you
Right.
went to a lot of trouble to see that.
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
just
how
trying
it
to
works.
understand.
You could have read the YouTube chat
Why-
and you could have seen what Mando wrote.
There's nothing in the YouTube chat that said I kicked.
Yeah, it says I
Okay,
I
so-
kicked you out.
No,
I
The
don't
line
say
is the
I'm
bottom
looking at it right now. I kicked
What?
you out.
is the bottom line is we didn't kick him out.
right, but all I said was a fact.
I was scrolling
Okay.
up and I saw that picture of D-Beck in there in the dress with D-Beck's face. I was scrolling up to see where, what a crack up, man. Every time I see that, it just blows me away. Anyway, D-Beck in the, anybody wants to see that? Oh my gosh. Where's Anders get all these pictures? Gotta love
I
it.
just find it
I
interesting.
think he's got Photoshop.
What Surge does is okay. And then when LeSurge gets retaliation, everybody's there to defend him all the time. That's what pisses me off.
No, I never said what he did was right.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, there
also-
it is. It says, yeah, just, it says LeSurge left the hangout 9 minutes. But
Yeah.
Armando
Wait,
said over in the YouTube chat that he took him out.
Yeah.
Right, and that was my point. It says he left, but he didn't. He was sniped.
God, you're as bad as Ronan. You
Wow.
everything's got to be just perfect,
What do you mean,
So
though?
in
That's-
this
Ronan does
that's
the
how we
same
know.
shit.
It's
In
YouTube,
this-
guys. Relax.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
In other words, the stream owner took him out. Is there a problem?
It's like you got to be
No.
like a college
I'm just
professor in
stating
here.
fact. Because I
Okay.
know how this sniping thing works. If you click eject on someone, then it
You
says
have
it left, but it does.
But it's okay if Armando takes somebody out, though, right?
Well, it's his channel.
Well, sure, it's
Yeah.
his channel.
So what's your problem there?
Well, tell Armando not to snipe people.
You're the one that came up here asking questions about who sniped him. What do you mean? What is our problem? What's
I
your
didn't say-
problem?
I didn't ask a question. I said Ray said he left, and I said he was sniped.
Oh, okay.
You should
Because I know how it
tell
works.
Armando to stop
And I
sniping
never even
people.
complained about that. I never even complained about that. I was being factually correct.
All right. So we're done with that.
But
right?
anyway,
Yeah.
Mando took him out because he was talking over. Nobody can get a word in, just like always.
He like put him
Nobody
on mute for like a minute, and when he took him, when he unmuted him, he hadn't even took a breath.
If you listen to what he says over and over again, Grizz, it's not too hard to figure the little faggot out. He's going to do what he wants to do whenever he wants to do it, but nobody else is. See, that's his fucking problem.
Well, I never said he was right when he said your name or whatever.
Right. Yeah, and he comes up here instead of answering for what he did, he wants to try to make me look like the bad guy and asking the same dumb fucking question that Ronan asked.
Yeah.
They're not even concerned.
Could you explain yourself?
And
Yeah,
now
that's a dumb
Ronan's
question.
talking
That's
And
what
now
he did.
And
That's
now
what he
Ronan's
did.
interrupting.
He came
But
in
yeah,
here-
he's the
He
guy.
came in here and asked you a
But yeah,
question. and you
Ronan See, the guy that comes up with a statement, mic out, but he likes to interrupt.
No,
You see
you're
how they
making
are?
things up. You are making things up, and
Really?
that's where I have to interject. And
What? Making
you
things
are
up?
not being fair. I'm saying
Can't wait
that
till
you're
I'm
not
done.
being fair. He started
Fair?
the conversation, asked you a question. You could
Is
lay it
fair
out, you
interrupting,
can explain
bro?
it, but
I
you want
thought-
to basically you want to be
I
confrontational. You don't
I
want to have
thought
a
you were was the man that said interruption was not correct.
Right.
Yeah, but
Didn't
you do it all the time, and that's okay. And then Ray of Sunshine is muting me, playing your
I could have swore you just
Calm
interrupted
down,
me.
Ronan.
you being petty
Calm
again, and I told him to correct it, and he won't.
Oh,
but
Ronan,
he came in.
relax.
He came in, asked you a
now you're
question,
gonna
and you
interrupt
became
me.
evasive.
So now you're going to interrupt
Ronan.
me.
Responsibility to engage
So
him in
now you're
conversation,
going to
and
interrupt
you
me.
became evasive. And then
There
Armando
you go.
Vargas had to jump in with his pink Crocs and try to
That's
stir the
why
pot.
LeSurge got kicked out right there, Grizz. That's why LeSurge got kicked out. See, Ronan's got a mic out theory that everybody needs to mic out, but he can't do it.
Yeah, Ronan
See?
does do that.
You're
Ronan
wrong.
has to-
He does.
You are
Ronan-
wrong.
And so Grizz, Ronan, I'm talking to Grizz. So what Ronan does is because he's mad at Ray for Ray muting him, he interrupts me.
Yeah.
No, you
See how
don't even know
fucked
what
up
you're
that
talking
is?
about in the first place.
Well, that's
And
what you just
so
said.
fun for me to play it all out with you guys and lady.
Well, I
It's
mean,
just
make up your
fun.
fucking
It's
mind.
just
Which
fun.
way is it?
Will
Fucking
allow you to look
nutcase,
at it.
Ronan.
I guess I allow it. You all to look at
Ronan,
that.
something's either right or wrong, okay?
So you make me
He's
look
That
fucked
means
up.
you too. Something's either right or wrong. It doesn't matter who's doing it.
Well,
So
if
if you
both
interrupt me,
wrong,
that's
I
wrong.
won't take your side. How's that?
Out and let him get done. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Here we go. If you're wrong, because he wanted to engage you in conversation and became evasive, and then it all just got all out of hand. And hey,
Okay.
why don't you talk to your friend over here? He's trying to prove you as stupid as he is. Is that
Why
it?
are you bringing?
Here's where you man up,
Why are you?
buddy. Here's where
why
you
are
man up and control your friends, buddy. Because you all look that petty, buddy. You said to continue,
Chris.
buddy, and I did not finish, buddy. And your friend, buddy, is making you look bad, buddy. This is what's so much fun
You
about my
see how
Muppet
he
drama. You're still interrupting me, and I have not finished. And he's
You see
interrupting.
how he
That's your friend. Remember, he's your friend.
brings me into his problem with Ray also.
Are you going to let me finish? You see? You hypocrite? You see, you hypocrite? Go ahead. But I'm not going to put up with your nonsense because you think it's you only. When you're wrong, and that's why I call you out.
Okay, now I'm going to talk. You
I wasn't
ready?
finished.
Okay, it's Buddy
I wasn't
W's
finished.
turn.
Your little
You're not
buddy over here
finished?
keeps
You
interrupting.
never
Why
finished.
don't you control your friends? Because you look bad, buddy.
Job
In that
today,
crowd.
pussy boy.
In that crowd of queers, not homosexuals, queers. That's different, buddy. If you're that
It's not my job today, motherfucker, to
see, there you go, being petty again, being condescending again.
because you goddamn
Congratulations, you
drag me
proved
into your
my
shit.
point. You proved my point. Thank you, Mike out.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
That's cool. I love those words from Ronan Mike out.
Oh man, he got
Running
it slow,
fuck
slow. Oh man,
You like that?
got it.
I thought Ronan mic'd out. He was bullshitting.
So anyway, Grizz, so what Ronan really, and he just lied. So when LaSurge came up and we started talking, Ronan couldn't wait to jump in and make his japing stabs to make sure that he increased the whole situation. He doesn't want to tell you that part. And when I was trying to talk to LaSurge would not admit it. And finally he admitted it. And he kept still trying to ask the same personal question that Ronan tried a little while ago, which that's not even what it was. What the real problem was is that LaSurge thought personal information and couldn't wait to dox the fuck out of me over in Planet Gorham's stream. Ronan is also leaving out the part that as soon as LaSurge got up here, he couldn't wait to kick in high gear and cause a whole extra scene while I'm trying to talk to LaSurge, right, Ronan?
Wrong. LaSurge came in, asked you a question. You became
All
evasive.
recorded.
You became evasive.
All
You weren't
recorded.
civil with him, and then Armando Vargas had to jump in with his pink Crocs. That's what it comes down to. You're not being civil. He asked you a question. He started very civil with you, but you know, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, why don't you just man up and point out exactly the problem?
Why don't you stay out of someone else's conversation, sir?
No, I listened to you all. I was listening to you all
Why
along.
did you interrupt my conversation? Why did you
interrupt
interrupt?
Why
did you interrupt? Why did you interrupt?
Up to suit your narrative.
Why did you interrupt my conversation?
My God.
I'm not even going to try to tell you, Grizz. If you can't see what the problem is, Grizz, then fuck it.
You know what, Buddy W? Grizz already knows that I know what I'm talking about, and you're making it up.
You don't know shit.
These people know me long enough to know the difference.
Yep.
They know you long enough to know you're a goddamn
fun part. That's the fun part. You're predictable. I'm predictable.
Predictable. Oh, Ronan.
See, Ray of Sunshine right there. Predictable. 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 Easily. I'm predictable. Yeah. So Grizz knows better. Grizz knows better. So go ahead and keep lying. Go ahead.
Ronan, you're a crack up, man. You're a crack up.
My God, dumb fuck. Shit. I thought we
then
trained
Ronan
you
tries-
months ago, Ronan. Fucker.
and starts jumping on me. See, your friend, like I have fucking control over somebody and what they do up here.
Right.
Hilarious he is. He can't even address the person that's actually doing something. He has to drag me in it.
Yeah, and he starts blaming stuff on me too.
Yeah, you all keep making things up, and it makes you look better. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, it makes you look good.
Well, I'm not making
for
anything
all the
up.
wrong reasons, but it makes me look good.
I know one thing. I had to mute you when I was trying to talk to LaSurge because you wouldn't shut your mouth.
Yeah, he wouldn't mic out, would he?
You can make up anything you want. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Right.
His
right,
words, not mine. He didn't mic out.
You're right, Ronan. You are. I do agree with you on that. It doesn't matter, and you're a waste of my time.
Well, guess what? I'm going to stay here. You can leave if you like. I don't want you to, because I mean, you make me look good. You make me look good.
I'll do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Right.
Goddamn thing you're going to do about it.
I'm back.
Right.
I can't do it.
You guys miss me?
Yeah.
No, you didn't even know I was gone.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So Ronan was dying for LaSurge to come up here, and then when he came up here, he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He had to jump all in there and keep running his mouth until I had to mute him because I couldn't even argue with LaSurge.
No, and I thought everyone was supposed to stay muted the whole time.
Expanded, he couldn't wait.
Good. Well, when Ronan was first on the site here, he was a lot different. He was very, if you, he came up with a mic out thing. He used to talk for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, have about 50 questions in that time, and then expect you to remember them all. And then he'd interrupt you and stuff. And I had a hell of a time. I'm breaking him in. It was like breaking in a wild horse, trying to put a saddle on it. But got him pretty well trained, but I noticed now that he's not the same anymore. He's kind of losing it a little bit again.
That means you trained me poorly.
I guess I did. Yeah.
In other words, I proved my point again. Thank you.
Maybe he just needs a refresher course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, go ahead. This will be a lot more fun for me.
Oh, but everybody's trained Ronan. At least he's calmed down now. His voice kind of, before I thought he was going to drop dead or something. Shit.
Yeah, all you got.
Look, it's not my fault if you're not creative. It's not my fault. I'm creative. Fine. Anyway, it doesn't make me better than you.
Oh, yeah.
You just make yourself less than by being rude, muting me, talking over me, being hypocrites, being petty. Go ahead. Congratulations. You win.
Was it a
Well, let me I'll tell you what, we'll try to, let me just ask this. These are real simple questions, and this is all reality, and I don't know if it was, we were off air or on air. I think we were on air. Surge, bring my children and my mother into the situation, Ronan?
No, you twisted it to be that way. He wasn't going there.
Really?
He was giving examples using you. No, like I said, when he came in, he asked you a civil question, and you became evasive, argumentative, blah, blah, blah. It's on you. You were responsible. You didn't man up. And then Armando Vargas jumped in with his pink Crocs, the joke goes, and then basically the problem starts. You're trying to be evasive versus call him out. Versus call him out. You'd rather drag this further so you and your dimwit.
You see how I can talk and
can
Let me know when you're done.
Make yourself look like fools. Congratulations. You're consistent. You win.
Mike out.
Running.
He forgot to say Mike out.
Ray of Sunshine keeps interrupting, so I wasn't mic'd. I wasn't finished, but you're gonna mute me anyway, so mic out again.
I'm gonna mute you.
Suzanne, are you here? Suzanne.
I think she walked away from the mic for a minute.
I'll be right back. I'm not leaving though.
Are you here, Grizz?
Okay, so anyway, Grizz, while I was talking to LaSurge, which I already knew all this was going to happen. That's why I went ahead and just kind of sat back in my chair and got ready for it, and it happened exactly like I thought. But so as we were arguing, he kept trying to. Yeah, he kept trying to still pry and find out my personal information because now he knows he was wrong. And during the midst of that, he couldn't help but bring up what a terrible, terrible influence I was on my children, and was even bringing my mother into it. And now Ronan wants to sit there and lie about it. See, still defending LaSurge for everything that he was saying.
It's like
can't find any wrong in LaSurge,
maybe
nor is his concern.
Maybe you could provide a link.
And Ronan, not defending LaSurge. I was calling you out.
You're interrupting me, sir. You're interrupting me. I'm not mic'd out. I'm not mic'd out. I'm not mic'd out, Ronan.
What's the point
of that? That's the fun part about reality.
I'm not mic'd out yet, Ronan.
Irresponsible.
What's the point of that, Ronan?
So I can't respect somebody where I let him talk, and then when I talk, he can't stand it. He's got to kick in and
you should have shown respect in the first place, buddy. W. You never did. Try it again. Try it again. You were okay for a little while.
Wait.
Let me know when you're done.
Fine. Tell your little buddy over here to keep his mouth shut. I'm not
Don't
done.
drag me into your personal problem with Ray.
Why don't you talk to him now? Not talk to me. Tell him to
don't bring me into your dog shit. Into your dog shit, you little punk.
Now, see, there you go. Being petty again.
Why would you do
because you're trying to drag me in. You're trying to drag me into what Ray is doing again, sir.
He's your friend, and you keep saying we, so that means you're his boss. So tell him.
Do you bring me into your problem with Ray, sir?
Because you said we, and the only other, clown in it. Well, I apologize to clown. The only other fool in here is Ray of Sunshine, and he's your friend. So when you say we,
why can't you handle your own problem, sir?
You're the alpha dog.
Why can't you handle your own problem?
Because you meddle in other people's problems.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I heard my name from the other side of the room.
Yeah, he's supposed to tell you to, be quiet and let me finish. But then he says we. And
Ronan talking shit about me?
And, and because, obviously, peas in a pod, as they say. I don't like peas, but that's another story.
Right, I'm a redneck. I already know all
that. And do it that way. Make it up. Right. I'm having fun.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I know you're wrong, and that's the fun part. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's the fun part of it all. It's that I know you are wrong. I can prove you wrong.
Well, anyway, Grizz, we'll talk about it later. I'll tell you my side of it. I mean, he just
yeah.
Matter to me now because my decision's already made. He's a closet queer faggot, and every time he tries to spew personal information on me, actually, I'm not going to stop now. What he did, and so therefore, I figure what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Just like Grizz's theory, if somebody snipes, he wants to snipe him. I'll concur. He wants to spread what he believes to be personal information about me for no apparent reason whatsoever. Nobody was even talking about that subject matter over there. And I just can't. I was invited to the stream. I went up there, and he couldn't wait.
Well, I've not actually done that for a week. Yeah, it's last time someone sniped with like a week. And I sniped back.
Right. Right. Well, I'm just saying, I can. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. In this particular case, he was attacking me, so I have the right, to retaliate. But what Ronan continues to do is to take up for LaSurge no matter what he does, whether he's in the wrong, whether he's in the right, no matter what he says, no matter what, which proves to me Ronan's a piece of shit too. So fuck him too. That's my take on it all right there. Ronan's a piece of shit, and so is LaSurge. It's simple.
You are that slow. You can't be that slow. You cannot.
Really slow, Ronan. I'm pretty slow.
No, emotional. You're actually very emotional, and that's your shortcoming, and it bears out because you start to stumble over yourself because you're not willing to engage in civil conversation, and that's
interesting. You're such a.
I said.
You weren't even there. That's what bewilders me.
I don't have to be there. I know you. I know him. I can put it together. It's called imagination. Right. I have a very good imagination.
I got you.
And I'm very accurate about it.
Worker's back.
Did you hear that statement? He's very accurate with his imagination.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for sure. I agree.
Yes. You're not, Buddy W. If somebody told you, if somebody bought a car that you're familiar with and you don't even pop the hood, you know exactly where everything is, right?
My God.
You see it in your mind without popping the hood.
I am correct. With your
I am correct. It's not that slow, please. I just happen to have skill in other areas.
With your perfect imagination, what did LaSurge do to me then, Ronan?
My God.
Okay, so I keep talking while Ray of Sunshine keeps interrupting me. Is that how it's going to work here? Is that how it's going to work here? Ask your question again. Go ahead and ask your question again.
My God.
Because I'm going to set him
with
up.
Your
No, I'm gonna set Ray of Sunshine up. I just want the question, so when I lead into it, it'll be a lot more fun for me. Go ahead. Your question again, please.
My God.
You heard me the first time, didn't you?
Well, yes, but see, because Ray of Sunshine's coming, I'm just going to meld.
Now you're trying to use me to set up Ray. You're trying to drag me into your shit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Wow.
See, I have a perfect imagination too.
I never said perfect. I said accurate. Accurate. I remember what's said by all parties, and I can triangulate the outcome. I don't have to quote it, but it will be within definition.
We're sure.
I'll leave you with this thought, Ronan. If you ever want to test out,
leave.
My God.
Who were you talking to? I don't even know who you're talking to.
Well,
Is he talking?
That's right. I'm just making noise because Ray of Sunshine keeps interrupting. And like I said, y'all looking bad makes me look good for all the wrong reasons again. So keep going, however you want to do it. I can play it along, Go ahead.
Okay, I got a question then. So when LaSurge came up here to talk to me, are you telling me you said nothing?
That's right. That's right. Because I listened to how it was going to go, and I listened all the way through.
So you didn't intervene. You didn't intervene when I was talking to LaSurge at all.
Right. You run the tape back tomorrow. Guarantee it.
Oh my God.
It. Go ahead and run the tape back.
What part of the tape?
When LaSurge comes
Ronan,
in.
what part of the tape specifically?
I'm going to need a link.
Hey, Grizz. Hey, Grizz. I'm not sure because, hey, Grizz, Mando changed streams right in the midst of all this. And to be quite honest about it, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was still while the stream was live. If you care to check on what now, listen to what he just said. He just said he did not intervene whatsoever. I welcome you to check the very last of the last stream right before we came into this hangout. Ronan could not keep his mouth shut, and I had to mute him.
Yep.
Very true.
I remember it.
Very true.
Speaking when Lysurge asked a question. I remember that bit.
Right.
But you're welcome to check that for yourself. So see, not only is Ronan, he's just a liar. He's just an out and out liar.
I have the little subscription bell clicked, and as soon as it gets uploaded, it'll pop up a notification, and I'll go watch it. I'll provide the link.
Yes, please, and bring it in so Armando Vargas can play it back.
Don't play that game today, Grizz. If you want to say,
I want to hear right when LaSurge asked you in a civil manner.
Fuck, Ronan.
And you became evasive. Right there, Buddy W. That's exactly where I wanted to start. Right where he asked you a
Check it out for yourself.
Civil. And you became evasive and argumentative. You're the one that made that mistake. That's where I wanted to start. Right there. So it can all be shown, please. Right there. Or I'll go look at it.
Yeah,
And guess what? That's where I wanted to start. Make sure you start it right there. So I can prove my point that you were evasive, argumentative, and refused to have a civil conversation with the man. That's
I have a question.
Right there.
I have a question.
Right there. Started from right there.
What problem did you have with it, Ronan? Because I'm my own man. I can do whatever I want.
That's right. But you're not going to man up and play it right there when he comes in and you start talking to him, because you're going to look very, very bad again.
I am?
And again. Because you're the one that started the argument. He wanted to start in a civil manner. You could have gotten to each one of those points, but you were evasive. It's on you.
Right.
Because
so you wanted LaSurge to come up.
That means you're the man. So you're
responsible. You wanted LaSurge up here, but you didn't want to let me and him talk.
Now you're making things up again. Like I said, start the tape right where he comes in, and you become evasive. Right there.
No, you start.
You man up.
I don't need to rewind.
You man up and prove it, and you won't.
I don't need to rewind.
I don't care then. Good. Go on with your lies.
Yep, you only deal on the facts.
Face liar, and that is that.
Well, prove it.
That is a fact.
That's the tape. That
is a fact. He's a liar, and that's
like
a fact.
It's right there. Y'all made yourself look bad before.
I got one last.
You're gonna make yourself look bad again. It's predictable.
He's a liar already.
I'll tell you just a little something too, just as a kind of a recapture note or whatever. If you ever want to find out how real slow I am, meet me in real life and you'll see how slow I am.
Now you're threatening people. What's the matter with you? How weak can you be?
Oh, Ronan.
Now you're threatening? What is wrong with you?
Ronan.
What is wrong with you?
Relax, Ronan. Ronan.
I like that. I like that drama that I put in my voice. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, but you really meant it until I said something.
It's not my fault that you're weak-minded and want to fight instead of discuss things. It's your problem, not mine.
I have a question.
So you know, fastest reflexes ever. If you ever want to test that.
Yeah, no, of course not. I don't have to. You make yourself look bad already. What's the point?
I got
you.
Yeah, I heard you. Sorry.
Ronan, you should hook up with D-Beck. He'd probably make a good boyfriend for you.
Like,
you're the one bringing up. You're the one bringing up homosexual ideas all the time.
That's right.
Is that what you like? Is that what you favor? Great. It's your right. Tell Armando. Why don't you proposition him? I'm sure he'll welcome you with open cross.
Anyway, Grizz, if you care to check it out for yourself, you can. If not, it's okay.
Yeah, I need some help. I think someone's been
really, really insecure of you all.
I recall the moment.
Someone's been.
You're interrupting.
Someone's mucked with my account, I reckon, because I can't message anyone anymore.
Well,
what do you mean message what on Hangouts? Or
yeah.
You can't?
No.
Are you in the
I can't talk to no one in Hangouts either by texting.
I don't see your little icon at the bottom either.
Yeah, you probably lagged out. Wait, you could have lagged out.
Hey?
Your Hangout page could have lagged out. You can refresh it.
Yeah, and also
try.
No,
refresh.
I can't. Literally can't message people on my phone either.
Hey, Grizz, if she refreshes in Hangout, that'll drop her out automatically, and then she'll come back in with a fresh signal, right?
Well, do I have to log out of my account and then log back in, or I'll try that, and then
we'll save a seat for you.
Yeah, there's plenty of seats there anyway. But I'm just saying, I think someone's been mucking with my account though. Honest to tell you the truth.
Well, some of those weirdos.
I literally can't. I can't. You know.
Like that bullshit guy, or is it? Oh, it's not bullshit. It's bulldog. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't
Same
know.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know who's been messing with my account.
Hey,
Somebody.
it's been,
Got to be
man,
careful who you hang with.
man, this has been a fucking intriguing afternoon. I've enjoyed it.
It has.
I haven't.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Grizz.
Oh, sorry. I hope
No,
it
no,
wasn't.
I don't like being in the middle of arguments, but when I've got something, I'll say it because I'm opinionated that way.
Right. Well, sometimes things need to be debated, and I mean, when you have a liar like LaSurge, number one, he's never going to admit to anything. I was really surprised that he actually admitted what he did this time, but it was like he's going to do what he wants when he wants, any fucking time he wants. Well, so can I. I can do the same thing.
Yeah, turnabout is fair play.
So I was offended at what he did, and I hope I can offend him as well.
I believe he's offended.
Well, LaSurge is back. LaSurge is back, buddy W.
Of course he is. He never left.
Well, send him in here if he wants to.
Yeah, why are you even telling me, Ronnie? I'm not his fucking daddy.
He probably never.
I'm not his fucking daddy.
Send the boy in here if he wants to come in. See if he's added.
There you go.
What's his name? Lysurge.
Well, he can't be added because Armando doesn't want him here, right?
I don't know. Ask him.
Grizz.
Armando, can we add Lysurge?
I don't know. I better ask because I don't think that he wants him in here.
I think it's Vargas who keeps muting him on YouTube.
Yeah. So
if Armando says do you want him in? Armando, can he come in? Yes or no?
I mean, Armando couldn't even get a word out. That's probably why he got kicked. I mean, Armando couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
Pretty rude.
Well, Armando's not answering, so I guess that's a no. No, LaSurge.
Oh, he said yeah.
Oh, he can come in. Yeah, there you go. So either Grizz, can you add him? I can't.
I'm like laid down right now. I don't know if I can be outstanding.
I don't blame you, man.
That's why I said I couldn't be bothered looking at the YouTube video. I've got to stand up and
Well, get him before that gay guy D-Beck gets in here. All he'll do is just say stupid shit and laugh at his own jokes.
Ray, I like D-Beck. Let him come in.
No, I do too. He's a good guy. He knows I'm only joking.
Come on, D-Back. Please.
I might come in one day with that funny swimsuit picture as my.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Just for a bit of a laugh. And then speaking in Scottish accent.
So, Grizz,
that is awesome by Anders.
Are you going to add our guest of honor, Lysurge?
Do I have to stand up? Can no one else do it?
Maybe Armando could add him then.
What about Denise? Denise can have people.
I don't think I can. I don't have him on the Hangouts.
No, I don't have him either. That's the only reason I don't add him is because some people can add some and some can't.
See, I'll type it in.
Yeah, when I type it in, he doesn't come up. D-Beck might be able to add him. Can you add him, D-Beck?
Suzanne, did she do it?
Hey, yeah, I fixed it. It's fixed. I don't know what happened.
Oh, good.
Can you add LaSurge, Suzanne?
No, I don't have him on my.
D-Beck, can you add LaSurge? Come on, lad. Add him. Lysurge. Or he's got an email account. I forget what that is. Why would I want to keep it anyway,
Oh, it's
send Lysurge an email. Oh, hi Lysurge.
Nolan JK 1986 or something like that.
Nolan Gay something? Nolan Gay. Wasn't the Nolan Gay an airplane or something? Nolan Gay, or was that the one that bombed the Japs or something? Nolan Gay.
It wouldn't be 1986. He was born.
The Nolan Gay. I gotta look up that picture so I can post it. The Nolan Gay.
What year would it be 42 years ago?
Something like that.
Right. It'll be 1976 or something like that.
46, 45.
Then he's 42, and that's his age. So I remember speaking about it.
See, D-Beck's already, renaming the hangout.
Really? Grizz loves Ray.
We want D-Beck to come in.
I'm going to change my picture then to that fat D-Beck swimsuit.
Oh, did you save it? Repost it if you got it.
Yeah,
Go
I've saved
D-Beck.
it. I should have.
Why is he feeling butthurt all of a sudden about that? I've had people post my own picture and mean me and put a pipe in my mouth and all sorts.
I don't know, Suzanne. It's a good question.
It's just a picture.
I know.
Rupert. Rupert's mad at me now for some reason. I don't know.
I have
why.
people calling me Hosann.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not even a hoe. I literally don't.
Enola gay. That's it.
I literally haven't had a boyfriend in 6 years. How can that be? How can that be a hoe?
You know how people are.
Hey, look in the YouTube chat. Ronan's mentioning us by name, cutting us down.
See, once again, he won't defend. He won't. In other words, you see how he's only talking bad about me? He'll say nothing bad to LaSurge about what he did to me. See, nothing.
Right. Oh, there it is. There's D-Beck in the picture. Oh, God. Look at that face. D-Beck's like 70 at
least. There's no stopping it. I'll give up. Let's go for it.
I mean, I'm older myself too, but I mean that face, D-Beck's got to be, and that picture wasn't taken yesterday. D-Beck's got to be at least 70. I'm telling you.
That's not him?
I knew he was too.
You like his swimsuit, Denise?
Man, but that face is classic. D-Beck doesn't have no teeth, poor guy.
That's not a swimsuit.
Poor guy.
Well, whatever it is, man.
That's a hooded dress. I guess.
Yeah, that picture is just, I swear, man, the first time I saw it, I was almost crying, and every time I see it, it just blows me away.
It's good, isn't it?
It's amazing. Anders is just, he can come up with some good stuff. Boy, oh boy.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Ronan acts like he's still triggered about what LaSurge has done to me a little bit. I feel like he's really defended me, man.
Oh, Ronan's pissed off. He's so triggered he can't even talk right now.
Let me read it. At Armando Vargas, I mean, Ray of Sunshine and Buddy W keep making homosexual remarks. Why do you allow them the homosexual menu to their enjoyment?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Not a word about what LaSurge did to start off.
No, that is very. No, you've been doing it historically before LaSurge. You'll be doing it after LaSurge.
Right.
And I just calling Armando Vargas out on that.
You just step up to the plate once and for all and just tell everybody you're gay, and that's what bothers you.
Next thing we know,
Ronan.
What do you
Ronan
mean?
will be over there with.
You're the ones always talking about it. I don't want to talk about it because it's not
the one we were talking about something different, and you wrote it in the chat.
Interest for me,
right? He did. Exactly.
You're the one that keep bringing it up.
You were the one that did.
You seem to be bringing it up in YouTube chat.
Exactly.
No, I'm calling out Armando Vargas for allowing.
Oh, I see.
Double standards.
You're the ones bringing up penis and anus. I'm not.
Oh,
okay. It's a surprise that you can make out, 2-syllable words. But the point is that you all keep bringing it up. The question is, why do you keep bringing it up? I was talking to Armando Vargas about it, that you all keep bringing it up.
Oh, okay.
So if that's the way it goes, okay, fine. As long as
you seem to be the only one fixated on it, Ronan.
You're the ones fixated on it, the both of you currently.
You're fixated on it. You're typing it in YouTube as we speak.
Yeah, because it's fun to call Armando Vargas out for allowing you both to be that way.
Once again, you're trying your same tactics, bringing Armando into what you have a problem with.
I was muted. I wasn't talking to y'all. Y'all bring my name up. So
talk to me about what I do. Talk to me about what I do. Aren't you a grown man?
No. It's not about growth or maturity. It's about being aware. It's about being aware. And if you're not aware, then obviously you may get informed. I ask questions. So that's, either way it works.
Right.
Keeping it going. Keeping it going. But he says he's not.
You were the one. Right. Trying to bring Armando Vargas into, the situation with me now. Why don't you just talk to me about why I say what I say, Ronan? Aren't you a grown man?
I know why you.
Aren't you? Or are you a 6-year-old kid that has to run to the teacher?
That's the point that you're responsible for. I'm not telling you what to say or not to say. I'm just calling it out for what it is. It's not being civil. You're not being civil in conversation. That's all I'm really pointing out.
You got to run to the teacher, little kid.
You do know that people aren't civil on here. You do know that by now, shouldn't you?
No.
It's a problem with me doing the same thing back to LaSurge, see, because he's gay.
Oh, I just looked up and I saw that Grizz changed his picture.
See, Ronan defends the homosexual stuff because he's gay too.
Could be.
Yeah.
No, y'all just want to bully me, and I'll just call y'all out on it, and we can go on. And I can have fun. Go ahead.
There you go. There you go.
Who's bullying?
Yeah. It's not my fault. You're weak-minded.
It's not
my fault. I'm not responsible for you.
The term bully too loosely, Ronan.
For your own words, like
you seem to be the weak. You seem to be the weak one running to the teacher.
And if you lack the wherewithal,
I want to say
wherewithal to understand modern times, that's fine. That's fine.
So you're running to the school teacher, but we're the ones that are weak.
School teacher. What do you mean, school teacher? Could you?
Got to talk to Armando about the problem you have with me. Ain't you a grown man? Talk to me about it.
What do you mean? If I'm calling out Armando for having his little homosexual fears, that's fun. But I can use you all as an example because you're just as weak-minded.
You didn't ask me for my
but you're a little bitch because you're lying. There is no fears, you fucking clown. It's a ridicule. It's a mockery.
Well,
we're mocking it.
Wait a minute.
Nothing to do with fear. You call that act natural, and you call baby making natural.
No, there you go again. There you go again. I said it was observable. I said it was observable. It's not about whether I like it.
Don't fucking lie on me, nigga. You're not my fucking psychologist, nigga. You don't fucking know me at all.
Did I ask you to sit on my lap?
It has nothing to do with the phobia. It has to do with mockery.
Sit on my lap. Did I ask you to sit on my lap?
Whatever.
No.
Whatever, nigga. I'll slap you in your fucking mouth if you talk to me like that in real life, nigga.
I think that Ronan is using the term bully way too loosely.
Yes, he's
he never
deals in the facts either.
But it's okay with Ronan for someone else to bully me, and it's not okay for me to defend it. See?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone has the right to defend themselves.
Well, yeah, but
Ronan never deals in the facts.
No one wants to. Well, some people don't want to allow me to defend myself because they mute me or they lower my volume.
Bullshitter. Ronan is the bullshitter.
Like Ray of Sunshine.
Original bullshitter.
Is this a joke, guys? Are you guys? Is this a joke?
And Ronan talks over everybody, but now he's complaining and people are talking over him. Wow.
Ronan's a joke.
I'm just saying, if you got a problem with me, talk to me. If you got a problem with Ray, talk to Ray.
Right, buddy. I agree.
Well, how can I talk to you if you keep interrupting me when I'm trying to make a point after you ask me a question?
I'm not interrupting you when you talk.
Okay. The point I made initially was that LeSurge came in, was very civil, asked you a simple question, and you did not address the question. Simple enough, because I was wanting you to lead it all up so where he admitted, right, outright, that he did try to find your information and try to put it out there. Then I would have laid into him quickly. But no, you want to argue instead. So there you go. I'll come to Buddy W. I'll come to your defense 100%. But if you get off on the wrong foot with this guy and you want to prove him wrong, I want you to prove him wrong. But you want to argue instead. That's the point I was trying to make all along.
Yep. Okay. Now, are you ready for my response to that?
Yes, please.
That is happy about is the fact that LeSurge was asking me if that personal information was correct or not. And that's the same question that you asked me. And you were waiting for me to answer that one question. And guess what, Ronan? It didn't work.
Okay, based on what you're saying, it seems it doesn't appear. It seems like he might have hit on the actual name, okay? Because you're not saying that's not my name or that is my name.
You're still more interested for some weird reason, Ronan. You're still interested.
You just made a point, and I was responding to your point.
When you're done.
Okay. It's like I said, I was wanting you to set him up so where he said it. I went and looked and found wherever. I don't know how to do it. This information and that's your name because and then okay, I think it's called doxing. He doxed you, right? That's where I would have. Hey, dude, why are you doing this, right? But you became evasive, and then when I asked you the question, is that true? Yes or no? Had you said no, then okay, fine, don't care. Had you said yes, I said, now here's where I get on your side and go after him. But you didn't do that. I was wanting you to do that. Set him up so he says it. Until he says it, I don't know.
Right. Are you done now? Okay. What you're still trying to pursue is to find out if that's my real last name that LeSurge was using, because that's more important to you. LeSurge did with what he believed to be my last name.
Whether it is your name, whether it is your...
You're interrupting. Not done. And it's a never-ending quest. You try over and over again, and I've called you out on it over and over again, that you are not concerned about what LeSurge did to me. You're only concerned about getting your question answered if LeSurge was correct with my personal information.
Okay. What you just said with what he did to me, basically indirectly verifying that the information he has is accurate. That's what I hear you saying, right? So, like I said, I don't care if it's right or wrong in terms of the information itself. It is wrong that he went out and found that information. That is my issue.
No.
Okay. Whether it's your name or not, and what you're implying now is that the information is accurate. See, that's all I can conclude from what you're sharing with me.
Right. You're having a problem with the term ill will intention. He believed it to be true, and he took that and ran with it, whether it's true or not. His ill will intention was still there to try to spread what he believed to be my private personal information, meaning my name, when it was not.
Right. That's what I was trying to.
I'm not done. I'm not
That's what I was wanting you to do. I'm supporting you here. I'm supporting you here. I'm supporting you. I'm supporting you here. I'm supporting you here. I'm trying to support you here. That's what I wanted you to do. Bring him out and have him say it. Right. You were right. I agree with you right there. Yes, you're right.
You interrupted
me. I wanted you to bring him out in the open, as they say.
You interrupted me, Ronan.
Go ahead.
Matter whether he's correct with that information or not.
I agree.
Okay, now moving forward.
Right.
Thought he had the right information. He had ill will intent with that information. And that is what I got upset about. His information is not correct, sir.
Okay, fine. But I wanted you to bring him out. And
how was that bring?
Did it? I wanted to hear it and have it recorded.
His ill will intention, Ronan.
That's his ill will. That's right. And that's what I want to call him out on.
Does it matter if the information is correct or false?
Like I just agreed with you, it doesn't matter. The fact that you could bring him out and have him say that he's doing that, spreading the information, false or true, is not the point that I agreed with you upon.
That's correct.
It's the fact that he is doing this ill will. That's what I want to call him out on, and that's what I wanted you to bring him out.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We got that far. Now, I got one last question. So why did you not jump his ass for doing it?
I needed to hear him say it clearly so everyone knows. And everybody would have been in uproar, right? We would have all jumped in on him, taking our turn at him, right? And then obviously calling him out. And then hopefully having him abandon that act. And apologize above and over that. After the fact, I wanted him, but too late now, to apologize. But apparently, it's his ill will. I agree with you, Mike. Out.
Okay, so why didn't you say how wrong he was?
That's just it. I needed him to come out all the way, so everyone knows. So
all the way. He admitted doing it. What are you talking about?
That's just it. As soon as that happened, everybody's getting really excited, losing composure, getting mad. And I was wanting everybody to so-called stay calm and each one of us go after him and call him out. Why did you do this? And then he has to admit it every single time versus everyone getting upset.
Well,
and then it just gets confusing.
Okay, so the last thing I have to say about it is, and now you're spewing in YouTube chat your problem with me spreading homosexual gestures, letting LaSurge see how it feels, but you're not saying anything about him.
Well, wait a minute. You attacking him. Excuse me, Ray of Sunshine.
Right.
You both are doing it to me. So I have a right to defend myself, do I not? And if you can't make that distinction, you're going to have a problem here because apparently you don't know who is whom.
Right. I just want to let you know, Ronan, what they really did was set me up just so LaSurge could do that. That's what I was.
It sounds like that. Yes, I agree.
So I feel like I'm kind of justified in calling out the closet faggot. You know.
We'll put it this way: he's back in the chat stream. Have fun.
Okay.
Yep.
See, it's interesting. Let's see. Armando does nothing about it like usual. Timed out for no reason. For no reason, he says. Everybody up here saw what he was doing, and he said,
"Here, listen. Can you hear me? Did you see this when he said, LOL at Spuddy? Supreme idiot, liar, dumb as a fucking potato. If it's not true, then why are you upset, you fucking lying idiot? You think people are as stupid as you. What a moron. Totally dishonest."
Right. And I've explained up here on the panel that he thought he had information and he immediately spread it to everyone he could when he wasn't even right with his information. And that's what I was mad at. And the fact that they invited me in and set me up just for the kill.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah.
So he can lie all he wants to. He can laugh all he wants to. He's a gay closet faggot that's been caught while he was trying to do bad and ill will intention to me.
It's like,
you know what he did? Being a faggot.
He let Planet Gorin grab him by the pussy just so that you would not.
That's right. So what he tried to do to me actually backfired on him, and now everybody knows he's a closet queer. It's
right.
Hashtag winning for atheism. He's so stupid.
Denise is so cool, isn't she?
Make my point perfectly clear. I'm
very blunt.
Contrary to what anybody may say about me, I'm usually a counterpuncher. Not all the time, but most of the time. So it is what it is.
Poor old Sturge. It's so pitiful. Poor little guy.
So really what hit me all at once was it ain't just what he did, it's the way they planned it and they invited me over there.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. Hey Armando, nobody can add La Surge except for you.
Premeditated.
So, it was premeditated. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's chicken shit. Yeah, they just make it seem like, oh, join, everything's okay and everything, but they had it all planned out.
Come on, buddy. We love to have you up on the panel. You're you're good at debating.
Yeah.
Up here, and then wham.
Yeah.
As soon as you got up there, trying to make a fool out of you.
Well, so they set me up, cool, and then Planet sniped me and kicked me out of the panel after they got done with what they wanted to do to me. So
exactly, that's chicken shit, man.
Yeah, and it is what it is, and the shit, the shit pissed me off. What was funny to me is they're not even smart enough to have the right shit to do it with. That's what was funny to me.
Ridiculous. And then Jack, he'd been in this panel for 2 or 3 weeks, and he'd been cool as could be, and then as soon as he read that in our private hangout, he announced it over the air. Said, "Be careful, man."
Jack kind of took advantage of the situation. He came in and he kind of begged for a wrench, in the YouTube chat, and then he
Armando,
sat on the panel 24/7. And I picked him out right away.
Give me wrench, man. I'm a wrench whore. Give me a wrench.
I told Armando, my opinion, I told him before, I said, I don't trust the guy, I don't. But anyway, it doesn't matter what I say. Fuck it.
I think the truth is out now. My side of the story is out. His bullshit side of the story is out, in my opinion.
I mean, it's like, he could have just kept quiet and he shouldn't have, said anything that was written in our private chat. And he should have just kept quiet and let whatever happened, happened. Yeah, it wasn't anything to him.
I already knew that there was people that would probably run over there and say it, but I was so pissed.
You knew it.
But, because of the way they set me up, see, that's why I kind of didn't give a shit. I just wanted to get over there and snipe the motherfuckers.
Yeah, after what happened last night, whoever was still over there today, sucking up, you knew they were going to tell if they got a chance.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The good part about that is you see who people really are now, see?
Yeah. So, I'll be right back.
All's well that ends well. But, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. And then all the spewing of horse shit by La Surge, though, the fucker never gives up. Never gives up. That's why he got banned at Newsmax, he remember that guy at Newsmax? He every day he'd start talking about Hillary's gonna win. Hillary's gonna win. Oh yeah, the odds are this and the odds are that, and on and on and over, and it never ended, And once Trump won, the guy just started spewing other shit,
Well, I mean, it kind of is what it is, man. I mean, everybody can see it. Everybody can see it as they want to see it. That's up to everybody to view it and see as such.
Yeah.
Do I like anything about LaSurge? The answer is no. Do I hate him? The answer is no.
Right.
I despise everything about him, though.
Yeah, me too. But like I've said before, I've had some people here, women in particular, tell me stuff like, "Oh, don't pick on LaSurge. He's a good guy. You shouldn't pick on him. You're mean and everything." And I'm thinking, what the fuck? What do they see in him that I miss?
Right. And the other thing that kind of gets to me about Ronan is, even to this day, he brings up when I got pissed at him that time and said what I said, which I apologize for it. What's interesting to me is that when someone else talks about my family, he never says anything.
Oh, Ronan will never stick up for anyone here. Even Armando, he won't stick up for Armando. He won't stick up for anybody except for Ronan, and I guess now his boyfriend LaSurge. The homosexuality, I'm not a homo, but I can understand their point. If they're in love with each other, Ronan and LaSurge, then I guess it's kind of like a guy talking to a girl. I don't know, it's weird. So they probably private chat, and they probably got a lot in common. They both think that they're smarter than everybody else. Everybody else is stupid, so they're probably pretty good bed partners. I don't know. It's weird.
So apparently, Ray of Sunshine wants to tune in on a live chat, so he can masturbate, and be jealous, like he is now, making these things up. Is that what that is? Obviously, I mean, and Armando Vargas allows that. Okay, got it.
No, that's one thing about
you keep bringing up homosexual ideas.
You don't like the fucking queers like you.
How about a reasonable statement? Something with education behind it.
How about you stop blaming me for someone else calling you a faggot or some shit?
Right.
Like, if they're pestering you, they're calling you a homosexual. Why the fuck do you pester me? Like I allow it. I mean, they're pestering you.
Is it true? Am I homosexual, Armando Vargas?
No.
Well, why do you allow him to call me that? Why do you allow somebody to do that? Because they're bullies.
Oh, man, get out of here with that shit.
They're bullies.
Stop blaming me for
Ronan.
Move on.
Dumb shit.
My opening statement was, Ronan, I wondered why you didn't defend someone saying something about my family members like that.
Yeah.
When you know that to this day you're still.
So you can turn around and.
I would like to hear that answer.
So you can turn around and whip me too, and I'm supposed to come to your aid after you come around whipping me, bullying me, muting me, insulting me, right?
No,
you can start with me, and I can jump in for you. But like I said, I wanted you to set him up, and you blew it, like you normally do because you're emotional. That's it.
Wow.
That's the way you throw it off on me, like I'm supposed to. What am I?
I'll turn on you. I'll turn on anybody.
Right.
Wow,
anybody.
That's why you don't have any friends, you fucking goofball.
You expect me to drop all of the insults you issued me. You expect me to drop all of the rude comments, remarks, the muting, the ejecting, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to support you when you're as wrong as the other guy? Forget it. Forget it. When both sides are wrong, I take no sides. I've said that before.
I got you.
But okay, that's where you man up and not say we anymore. You say I. This is where you man up.
Right.
But you're not going to do that. You know why? Because all you want to do is argue for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
I can man up. You ready? You got your time frames fucked up. You didn't defend what he said about my family long before you were muted.
You're being a crybaby.
Oh, okay.
No.
Why don't you so-called man up, figure out a way to trap this guy in the future versus waiting for him to say one word, doesn't matter what it is, so you can argue and insult him.
Why didn't
You know
you
better than he is. Why should I come to your defense when the both of you are wrong? I won't do that.
I'm just wondering why you're protecting the predator.
Right. Why
because if it's our group, I expect us to be better than others, and you're not doing it by being insultive.
Let me say it
rude, insulting. Like I said, when both sides are wrong, I take no sides.
Let me say it a different way. Then you must know how offended I must be when he talks about my family members.
We'll put it this way: I heard the insults, but you could have done a better job. You don't want to. Because
I bet you were laughing, Ronan.
Just face it; it's fun for you.
When someone insults your family, you know that's just not right.
That's right. I agree.
Well, why do you know speak up then?
He wants to use it to go. He wants to use it to go to that level. That's where I disagree.
Right. And you must know also along with that when it must take a real piece of shit closet queer faggot to go after a little child when he's got a problem with me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What was he saying? Basically, that you're a bad parent, like he'll tell any other parent that believes in God, because the man is not there mentally. He's not there.
So you'll admit that.
You have to work with that.
Okay, hold on.
Beat him across the head, buddy. You cannot beat him across the head. It just makes it worse.
Okay, I'm going to go by what you just said. You said he's got a concussion and he's got bad mental problems, right? So why would you defend him then?
You cannot fix it.
He always gives somebody an excuse.
My question is, why would you defend that over logic and sanity?
Because the man is not there.
How do you know that, Ronan?
If he was a normal so-called person.
You don't even know him.
Okay.
You're so gullible, Ronan. Look that up in your fucking Google it, man. Gullible.
You'll have to look up your own words, Sunshine. Using my words, it doesn't work. It's not
You're
working.
a stupid fucker.
You got to come up with some. Use it. It's called a dictionary or computer. You make up your own ideas and words because you look bad.
You're a dumb fucker, Ronan. No wonder you don't have no friends. You're fucking suck, man.
Great. That means that I'm at the top of the mountain.
The bottom of the shit pile.
You never invited me to your house, and I don't want to go.
Well, I was just going by what you were saying, Ronan. I mean, if you really feel that way, like he's got all those mental problems, then surely you would have stepped in and said, "Hey, don't be."
I cannot change the way he's.
Ronan, you're interrupted.
Ronan,
you're interrupting. Buddy wasn't done.
He's not listening in the first place. I told you.
Buddy W was not done.
The man cannot change his mind. Do you not understand that? Based on my history with this guy, I've realized that after information you gave me, that this guy has problems. Fine.
If that's true,
I can't beat him across the head and change his mind.
Okay. If that's true, then why were you so adamant about stepping in while I was trying to talk to him and japing me in the process?
No, that's not the way it goes. You're mixing timelines again. No.
All right.
Ronan believes anything. He is so dumb.
Well,
I've been debating out there on the YouTube.
Yeah. You kind of just, told the story. I mean, this man's got all these problems. Surely you would have stepped up and said, "Wait a minute, Serge, you're getting way out of line. Why are you talking about the family?"
You can't change him. He's disabled.
That's not what I'm asking you.
How do you know?
How do you know? Who says he's disabled? Did he say he is?
Ronan said
I am saying.
Well, you don't know that he's a disabled person, or if he's a disabled person. Like everyone's saying, it's not nice to accuse someone of something if they're not that.
It's not an accusation, Suzanne. Over time.
Are you a psychologist or something?
Over time.
Yeah, do you have this on paper, Ronan?
Yeah, exactly.
I realize the man.
No, you don't call. No, that's not nice to call him disabled. That's not nice. Really.
I realized over time.
Is that why you don't have any friends? Because you accuse people of being disabled? Like,
no, nice. I call no one friend. I call.
Well, it's not nice.
No one friend.
Well, I do.
Well, that's your right. I don't want to change your mind. Your word's not mine.
It's really not nice to say he's disabled. He's just got different opinions. He's a very smart guy, actually. You know, like I don't like the way everyone picks on him. Like
no. I'm not being Rayo Sunshine or Buddy W or Armando Vargas. I am explaining to you now that from experience, I have realized that it has damage to his brain. It's called CTE because of concussions he suffered.
You think I'm a bully? What you're saying now is that me and Ray and Armando are bullies when this guy tries to spew and spread personal information about me.
See, you're going back to that again. You're going back to that again.
Right. Well, why did you go back to Armando, Buddy, and Ray? Why did you go back to Armando, Buddy, and Ray? What'd you bring that up for?
Because I'm speaking to Suzanne, not telling, and I'm trying to explain this to her. And you don't want to.
Nolan Gay. Look at that guy's shorts.
You have to take responsibility.
But because he's had concussion, it doesn't mean that he's mentally disabled or whatever. You know, people get concussion. Fine after that.
What would you call it?
I would call it narcissistic. He's a bit narcissistic. You know, that doesn't mean that he's disabled.
Let's see what he's wrote.
Narcissistic person.
Ronan Canucci equals respectable American and good man. Ronan Canucci, don't listen to Buddy W. He's lying through his teeth. Deliberately dishonest. He knows what he said.
Yeah.
You're just full of shit.
Right. He's a very but he, for some reason, Ronan sticks up for all these losers. He makes up, like, there's other people too. He says, they got PTSD. You know, he doesn't even know these people, yet he makes all these excuses for them. Ronan is a fucked up guy. This is why he doesn't have any friends.
LaSurge is back out there.
Ray of Sunshine, why would I want to call you friend with the attitude that you have? Really?
Okay, well, I'm not just saying me.
You're not an honorable person.
I don't know, Ronan.
You don't show respect.
Why would you want to say that you always...
You lack courtesy, and those three words are what I live by: honor, respect, and courtesy. You don't have it. Why should I consider,
honor, respect, and bullshit more like it?
I don't want to be around you.
So do you know if I'm all there? Do you know if I'm all there? You know? You've known me for quite some time.
Yes.
You know? What sort of illness do you think I have?
No, I didn't say anything. I haven't spoken to you enough, and you seem a pleasant person.
But I'm just saying, all right, then you've known Buddy, right, for quite some time. What sort of illness does Buddy have then?
No, Buddy doesn't have a mental problem. He has this attitude that falls to emotions when he's chatting because he is very emotional about ideas. I don't want to take that from him. I just want the both of us to realize that we're talking past each other a lot of times because I'm trying to deal with the logical side and he is emotional. Not that it's wrong, but the ideas that come out may not be the best observations in terms of a concise statement, something clear I can understand.
I'll tell you what, here's the way I see what you're saying now, Ronan. Would you be emotional if LaSurge found out your real name and couldn't wait to spread it?
Okay, is it against the law? I don't know.
You say I'm an emotional.
I don't know any of this, so that's why I'm asking. If it's against
Answer the question, Ronan. Don't beat around the fucking bush. It was an easy question. Cough it up. Answer it.
Oh, you know everything about the internet, Ray of Sunshine? I have a lot of questions.
That's not
about
even
Buddy asked you a question.
Talk about being
the computers. I don't understand what the law dictates.
I don't care about the law. I'm
He
asking
didn't
about
ask the law.
emotional status. If someone thought had your real name, okay, whether it was right or not, and you saw that they were taking that immediately and trying to spew it to everybody, would you be emotional about it? Fuck the
Not
internet.
talking law.
I'm asking about how you feel about it since you say I'm an emotional person.
Okay, see, you just said it. How would you feel? Okay.
How would you feel?
No, you see, that's it. Right there. As soon as you
Would
said
you be emotional?
Okay, fine. I'll give you the simple clues here. If you ask me, how do you feel about, or what do you think about? That's two different things. I would feel upset. I would feel angry.
Buddy, explain it to him in layman's terms, even more so, please.
What B said is exactly.
Rephrase the question.
By giving someone's name, it's a troll action.
Again, when he said feel, okay, I can tell you how I feel about it. I feel angry, upset, emotional.
Those are emotions, right?
Right. You said, how do you feel?
Right.
That's
so
the feel. That was the question.
When you say
that was the question.
Right.
What do I think?
That's right.
I think that's something else. That's the left side of your brain. What do I think? I think it's wrong. I think it's unacceptable.
But you would
How do I
emotional.
feel? How do I feel? Like I said, angry, violated.
Well, why didn't you stick up for Buddy then? Why didn't you say something to your buddy Lessard?
In other words, Ronan, when you say I'm
I
emotional,
call no one friend. What's the problem?
I actually have a right in the first place. I actually have a right to be emotional about what he did. See?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, troll action.
That's
if Buddy
all
wants to put his name
I
out,
agreed with you before.
he can do it. But if someone else does it, that makes it a troll action, and it just ain't right.
Just that I want to take everything you're saying, Ronan, and break it down, because no matter what way you color this, the man did wrong. They set me up, and I was pissed off about it, and I retaliated. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
I agree, but for the retaliation part.
Okay, so what should I have done?
What have I done? All I did was let it keep going and adding up, going and then I can come back and call y'all hypocrites.
No,
bullies,
no, I'm talking about
petty.
No,
that's the same thing. It doesn't matter the person; it's their actions.
The
like I said, it's their actions.
Same thing. They lured me over there just
Yes.
for the kill.
Yes, and it was wrong.
Okay,
I agree with you.
Okay, so I had a right to be emotional and retaliate, though.
I don't know about retaliating. Like I said, I set it up so later on I can call them out, prove my point, and I'm happy.
Let me ask you this, Ronan. Have you displayed retaliation against me and Ray in here tonight?
Self-defense, sir. You're the ones calling me. You're the ones insulting me. You're the one trying to get me to face you so you can beat me up like a bully. You got that? This is where you man up. This is where you're wrong.
I'm gonna man
like
up
I said,
right
this
now.
is where you man up. You tried to get me to so-called visit you so you could beat me up. That's petty. That is weak right there. That's where you're wrong.
As soon as
That's
you
why I can't agree with you 100% all the time, because you become a bully and the other one wants to argue with you.
Let me know when you're done. Are you done?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, you're the one insulting me. You're the one asking me to come over so you can beat me up. You're the one being the bully. You're the one that's wrong. So how should I side with you if the other guy is also wrong?
That's not.
I take no sides. I wasn't finished. I take no sides when both sides are wrong. But you're right. Fine. You're right. He is going out there, ill will, right? He's wrong about it. That's it. I agreed with you. This will be the third time, Mike out.
Okay. So would you agree it was not just retaliation, it was self-defense?
Okay, time out. Self-defense is at that point, like if you're in the hangout and you're defending yourself like I do against your poor actions, that's one thing. But retaliation is like D-Beck coming into the hangout and sniping people. That's retaliation. After the fact is retaliation.
What was first said about me out there in the chat? How sweet he is to say things like that to me. He says that I'm a little, let me get it right now. I don't want to be called a liar. I'm a little slow on the uptake.
Yeah. See, I mean, you know, Ronan, I mean, just look at everything the guy says. It's total condemnation about everybody and everything about everybody. But if anybody goes to defend themselves, it's
You're
just
right. You're
okay.
right.
Okay.
You're right.
That's what I said, Lazard. Slow on the uptake. Isn't that what you said that I was? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the way to talk to him. He's a fucking jerk. If anybody that comes on into this channel even makes it seem like they like
You're the
people
one who seems to be
like
slow on
me
the
or
uptake,
Buddy.
Church. You've been asked to leave, and every time that I look, you're in the fucking chat. You're the one that seems slow on the uptake.
And you know what the thing is that's funniest to me, you know, is that Armando can ban him right now and he can't come back. And
But Armando's cool. Yeah.
He still lets him come back. I've never seen it. So anybody who says Armando doesn't have patience, I'm going to have to disagree with that at any point in time I hear it.
Me too.
I've never seen anybody get away on any stream I've ever been on. I've never seen anybody get away with more than that guy right there.
Neither have I. And he calls Armando every name in the book.
Never. So, I mean, if I just go by that alone, in my opinion, he doesn't have any ground to stand on anyway.
Yeah, because like Armando shouldn't even let him in, because that's true. Someone spoke to me the way that he speaks to him. I wouldn't let him in my panel ever.
Hey, you know what? I made one statement over in the YouTube chat over at Planet Gorham stream. One sentence.
And I understand why you guys don't want him in here, because he's like said he wishes America would get bombed. You know, I can understand that too. I would never say that, you know, ever.
Right.
I'm the person who pressed for establishing standards here.
Yeah.
She said, yes, ma'am. You don't even know. Oh, it went up.
Yeah, I left.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You believe so much of this nonsense.
The only part I left out on my story, and I just remembered it, after they Planet Gorham sniped me, after they set me up, you know, then I went to say something aggressive in the YouTube chat and they timed me out.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah,
Suzanne, no telling. I haven't said that either. That's a lie.
I know.
He's just not happy unless he's stirring the mustard all the time and playing the victim role like he does nothing wrong.
He just got timed out. See you in 5 minutes, jerk.
But anyway, yeah, that was the final clause after they set me up, and then they sniped me. I tried to say something in the YouTube chat, and they timed me out, so I couldn't say nothing, you know.
He'll be back in 5 minutes playing the victim. You know, he gets timed out repeatedly for no reason. He honestly doesn't see what he does. He's stupid.
Well, no, actually, I think I'm going to say he knows what he's doing, is my prognosis of that. But
maybe he has too many concussions.
No, it's the way he gets attention. He's done it his entire life.
Well, that's true. I guess if you have to do something bad, at least he's getting attention. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, but anyway, that's that. I couldn't stay in their stream over 15, 20
You know what
minutes.
that reminds me of? You know how kids are. If they can't get attention from their parents by being good, they'll react, act bad. They'll get attention somehow, even if they get in trouble. At least they're getting attention. He must have had like bad parents or something.
And here's what I would like him to do. I would like him to get Planet Gorham and come over here on this hangout and fucking explain to me why the fuck she did what he, shim, sure, whatever the fuck he is. and tell me why that motherfucking faggot ass motherfucker set me up.
Yeah, he invited you in, wanted to interview and debate.
I know why he did. I just want to hear it out of the faggot's mouth.
Yeah.
Buddy W.
What's that running?
Yes. This is just in your mind, right? For all the time that you've known the Surge, have you ever, or do you remember any time where like you said something to him, and then he changed his mind, and then like approached it differently, or has he always been consistent?
Sometimes when he's in a real good mood, he'll go, okay, I can see your point, but blah blah. So he changes positions sometimes.
So sometimes I've seen him just text, right? But he's not talking to anyone, and he's chatting about an idea. He's very good. It's very good information. But when he starts chatting with someone, I've always noticed that he's very combative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I guess for the most part, for just my individual situation with what happened, I would like that faggot fucking Planet Gorham, since he calls me a legend, to come over here and tell the legend why he set me up just for LaSurge.
Yeah.
You know?
Now that would be a good conversation right there.
Yeah, so tell LaSurge, he can probably hear me. He doesn't have it muted. Yeah, LaSurge, I'd like you to go get that faggot ass Planet Goran over here, since he likes me so much and he thinks I'm a legend. Tell him to come over here and explain why he did what he did. And then after he snipes me, sends out hearts in the YouTube chat and says how much he loves me after he fucking sets me up. Tell the little faggot to come over here and explain that one to me.
Yeah, they tried to get me on the panel. As soon as I went over there, he's saying all kinds of stupid shit, trying to get me on the panel, and I didn't want to do it.
Well, it was just a game. I was set up, and
I know.
It was fun. It was fun, but now, so talk about weak, Ronan. In my opinion, Planet Goran is weak, not being able to come over here on a fucking neutral platform where I won't get sniped and tell me why he did what he did, since I'm such a fucking legend.
LaSurge and Planet Goran. That's cool. Yeah, don't ban them, RJ. Let them talk. As long as they're funny, let them.
If you really want me to say it in my so-called redneck way, I can just tell you why. I know exactly why they did it. Planet Goran wants to suck his fucking dick, so they set me up because they fucking know LaSurge. They talked about it, I'm the motherfucker with the problem. And so Planet Goran wants to suck his dick. Planet Goran is overweight with a 2-inch dick and wants to fucking suck off LaSurge. It's simple. So they set me up, so that get Planet Goran a little closer to LaSurge, the one that has the great genes that is supposed to be 96,000 LaSurges running around,
Yeah, LaSurge should be back any moment too.
I'm not bashing homosexuals when I say that. I'm saying it because the faggots set me up. Okay. And so that's why I'm saying it. I've been around gays all my life.
Well, when you went, they invited you on the panel. I missed it. When they invited you on the panel and you took your seat, how long before they started just getting all over your shit? Immediately?
I was quiet for the first few minutes. I didn't really say.
Oh.
Didn't they get mad because Anders posted this stuff?
Posted what?
He said where he lived.
Oh no, that was after the fact, I think.
Ah.
I think Anders got mad at what because right when I can't remember at the actual point when they sniped me, but so Anders got mad when LaSurge was spewing off he thought was my real last name. And Anders got pissed and said, "Hey, LaSurge, you know, you're spewing his fucking personal information out. Well, why don't I just tell everybody your fucking address and shit and where you live, man, and see how you like it?" Yeah, that's what Anders was saying.
Right.
I mean, he was in the panel too, Anders. Well, I'm trying, but for the life of me, I can't remember everybody that was up there, but it was at least half a panel or better. And but Anders was one that was in there, yeah.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, you know, look, man, this has been an all-nighter on just one simple thing, you know. In other words, I was trying to, just so you know, Grizz, I was trying to handle it myself. That's why I was trying to go over there and snipe that fucking faggot-ass motherfucker that set me up, see?
Yeah.
I was trying to go over there. I was going to snipe her fucking his, her, shim, fucking snipe the faggot's stream, and, you know, because they set me up. You know what I mean?
Wait, I think I remember why. Because you were speaking to Denise in the hangout, right? It was just around that time, right?
Oh, you talking about in this hangout, you mean?
Like you said you was going to go over there around the time when you were speaking to
right.
Denise.
What I was trying to do was get the link because, see, they sniped me. So I was out.
Oh, they'd already sniped you.
They had already sniped me.
Right,
yeah.
I see.
And I was trying to get a link, thinking I could go back over there and get in the hangout link.
See, let me tell you how I had the link. When he had posted it, you know how he would post it and retract it, and then he'd post it for someone, then he'd retract it real fast. Well, I snatched it, and I copied it, and I placed it in one of my friends' hangouts. You know, like a private room. I'm with someone, and I asked him. I said, "I'm gonna put this here for safekeeping in case I need it later." Well, just so happened, Buddy asked me for it later. So I went and got it. I brought it in there and I gave it to Buddy. Simple as that.
Right.
Yeah,
that was cool.
So, you know, until you know the whole story, it's probably best not to, you know, say things.
Yeah.
Well, what did I say about that?
Well, no, Grizz, and the other thing that I got pissed about, just so you know, once I got that fucking link, I had forgotten that even though I get the link once Planet Goran sniped me, I couldn't get back in anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't get back. I was so goddamn mad.
I tried. Did you see me try? I went over there and I clicked the link. And when I got in there, I got sniped so fast. And then Goran, he wrote in the chat, he says, "You weren't invited, Denise. You can come on later." He had LaSurge in there right then. He knew what we were up to because Jack had told him.
Right.
And then, of course, Griz had wrote in the chat, you know, that we were on our way or whatever.
Right.
Wrong. I haven't wrote that.
Yeah. Did you do that, Grizz? That's
no,
chicken
I did
shit,
not.
man.
We've already discussed this. I didn't.
You wrote something, Griz. I don't remember what it said, but you did.
So, see, look, you don't even remember what I wrote, but you've just made.
I don't remember.
See, and now
remember it was
everyone's jumping on me over a gossip.
No, we can talk about it. I haven't made up my mind. I don't know what was said.
You wrote something. I don't remember what it said exactly, but I remember you wrote something.
Nothing to do with that.
Well, okay, then I'm mistaken.
That was Jack who told him, because I remember.
Yeah, he did.
Jack on the panel.
I said that a while ago. Jack did.
Wasn't me.
I thought I remembered you writing something.
Yeah, I was speaking that, but I didn't write about that.
Hey, what are you eating?
Screenshots.
Beef sandwich.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea in a minute.
But anyways, I think I'm going to lay down for a while, guys. I'll see you after a while.
Okay, Denise.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, night.
Night, Denise.
Good night. See you, Suzanne. Ronan.
Have a good night.
Buddy.
Sleep tight.
The birds are chirping out here. It'll be daylight in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that new account in YouTube as well? God, Lice Edge and Planet Goran, and it's like a picture of two guys. I don't know if actually has like their two faces or what, but it's quite funny.
They've been coming in all night, crazy different. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's two. No, it's not them. It's just two guys.
Look what Brightstar said. He said, "Why does Brightstar said, why does Grace have a picture of an old lady?"
I want to tell you.
Apparently, D-Bet looks like an old lady.
Yeah, shoot. That's
So
amazing.
funny. It's up on the
Right, yeah. That's D-Bet. Right.
I love Photoshop.
I have to keep it as this for a while, just for a bit of fun.
It is freakish how many do defend Armando Vargas. I have complimented wretches Armando Vargas, and he keeps inviting me to his hangouts.
Rich.
Oh, I've got to turn this off. I'll see you guys later.
See you, Denise.
Okay, have a good sleep.
Thanks. No.
Night night.
Take care, Denise.
Where's Buddy? Buddy left too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave pretty soon too. It's exciting here though, you know. You never know what'll happen, but yeah, I get tired too. Everybody gets tired. What time is it over where you are, Denise? Probably afternoon or something.
She left.
Oh yeah. How about you, Suzanne? What time is it where you are?
She's in America where you are.
Yeah, she is. She's like, let's see, 2, 3, 4. So she's 5:25. Yeah, the sun's almost out.
So the sun would be almost up where you are too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's only 2:25 here in the morning, but kind of tired.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, you are quite far behind her then.
What time is it where you are?
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Sorry. I was yawning.
Oh yeah, oh, it's early. Yeah, wow. And it's winter or no?
Yes, it is now.
Wow. It's weird, huh?
Miserable weather already.
Yeah, here it's just, you know, it's just starting
to get to
creep
summer.
towards summer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's just starting winter here.
Huh, it's weird. Funny how that is.
As you get your summer, we get our winter. Because, like, I don't know. It's the Earth, when the Earth rotates the sun, right?
Yeah.
Different times of the year, your side of the planet, like, gets closer to the sun than, you know, because the Earth, like, is on a different angle, you know, at different times of the year.
Uh-huh.
That's what happens. Because of the trajectory of the Earth towards the sun. And that's how come we have winters and summers and, you know, autumns and spring. Because, like, the sun gets...
Anyway, my computer had automatic updates and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What's Crystal doing? Is she crashed out?
Oh yeah, a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy W, what's your do you know? Oh, wait a minute. Do you know your operating system?
I know it was that automatic update thing. Popped up a yellow window, and I had been hitting postpone, and then I was sitting here and I forgot about it, and it automatically restarted.
No. Oh no, I have a 7, and it just pops up little red flag. Then I have to so-called, you know, shut everything down, and then I can do the update thing. I just wondered if it's like different. Cool.
Damn. You know what, Ronan? It's either 7 or 10 that I have. I can't remember.
Oh no, I just because you said you see yellow. Like I said, I got a little flaggy thingy, and then it like turns red. That's how this one informed me. But I have to.
Right.
But I did. But as I understand it, yours automatically shut down. Mine, it'll just keep popping up. But I usually catch it second time, first time, whatever.
Yeah. I was sitting here postponing. It had like a 10-minute thing on it. Mine was a yellow pop-up. But yeah, it just, and then I forgot to hit postpone again. And I wasn't looking at the computer, and it just went ahead and automatically did a restart. Yeah, no. Anyway, man, it took me, wow. You know what? It dawned on me a minute ago as my computer was rebooting. I guess this was all about clearing my name. In other words, the motherfucker set my ass up, man, and I fucking got triggered about it.
Yeah.
I was just trying
to do right.
But it's not that big of a deal in one way. It's just another game, on the internet. But in one way, it really did piss me off. And so anyway, no big deal. Hey, if they catch me in the right mood, I'll give them the real address and the real name and everything, and my fucking phone number.
Yeah, man. I've made some enemies online. I'm sure we all have, really. People talking shit, and
well,
fuck.
He wants to spew what he believes to be somebody's personal information, and then he wants to scream and holler that somebody's threatening, like he's done nothing wrong. You know what I mean?
So they must have talked amongst themselves and said, "Let's get this guy in here."
How premeditated it was, but it was pretty clear. In other words, why did Planet Gorn only snipe me? I was the only one she sniped.
Huh. Yeah, that Planet Gorin. Yeah, he
And I'll say this, on the other side of the fence, even though I feel like it's kind of fake, Planet Gorn was, talking nicely.
Yeah.
I don't know what the ulterior, in other words, he was talking nicely, but it was like whatever, the search, he's coming over here after he did what he did. And it's like he did what he did, and then I'm not supposed to retaliate. I'm not supposed to, do anything about it. And the next thing I know, I'm sniped,
Yeah, shit. I wish you would have sent me the link. Before you went over there. I don't know.
Well, once they snipe you, you're out. I mean, you don't have the Hangout link any longer.
No, I mean, well, when you got the link, though, well, I don't know. Everybody's got their own deal they're doing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, hindsight's 2020. I didn't know that I needed to share a link because I didn't know that was that was the whole thing. I felt like I was set up.
Yeah, you were just kind of playing and ended up there, and then because I ended up there too. Somebody that we know actually sent me a link. They mentioned something about it, and I said, send me the link, and they did. And I didn't even know. I think the Planet Gorin guy was here on the site a few times, and
Right.
And I
they
remember.
were probably.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, what was it? Oh, Mando wasn't streaming, and I was kind of searching around.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, they're not on the Hangout chat, blah, 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 blah. And then the next thing I know, I forgot how I got over there, actually. And I know they're sending me the Hangout link to kept asking me to come up, it was, and so yeah, man. So then that shit happened, But what I will tell you something that bewilders me to this day. Why does LaSurge say it's personal if you ask him what color houses does he like, or what kind of cars he likes, or he takes that as though that's extremely personal, but yet he spews out what he believes to be extremely personal on somebody else, but yet he can't even answer what color car he likes.
Yeah, I stopped trying to figure him out.
It's kind of weird, man.
Yeah, but he'll insult Armando, saying stuff like Armando has no idea how to run a channel, and really and then he says,
no, but like Ronan can't really say that Lyserga's got a mental illness without having proof or without sending him to a psychologist or something, like
right.
Just no one can really do that. It's just beyond me. It's just beyond me how he can say that.
Well, he believes what people tell him, and then he makes up excuses. If somebody says, I'll go to the PTSD again. If somebody said that, so Ronan, he Googled it and he found out all the information on it, and just assumes that person, the reason their behavior was that way is because of that disease.
That's why I said Ronan's not a doctor.
I know, but he believes
he's not a trained doctor, so he
believes
say
what
that.
people tell him, and I've seen people online. Well, we all have seen everything, but you see people, man, they tell you all kinds of shit. It's like they own half the earth or something, and some people believe that shit. I don't know.
So, in other words, if I have an opinion, it's no better than any other opinion because nobody's a doctor. So, okay, I just have another opinion.
No, I wouldn't give my opinion and give out medical advice and say this person's got this and this person's got that.
Excuse me, Suzanne. I made no statement saying we should do one or the other to fix him or make him better. No. I was basically I'm just trying
and
to.
I never said that. I just said you shouldn't give your medical opinion, which you have been.
Well, yes, I'm diagnosing it as a layman. Yes, I'll admit that freely. I have no issue with that.
Well, and I don't believe that anyone should do that. That's what I'm having. That's my say in it.
See, if I was to tell Ronan the story of my life or something, then he'd probably say, "Oh, okay," and then he'd come up with the medical reasons why I'm this way because of what happened, or something, or I don't know.
Oh no! Well, the way
anybody that tells shit online is mostly fucking bullshitting anyway.
Well, yeah, you do the same.
Who the fuck's gonna come online and say that they fucking went and
you do
killed
the
a bunch of people or something, man? Come on.
You do the same thing, but as a brute myself, it's like looking at you based on what I've heard you say.
So we look up. Shall we look up what's wrong with you and find that out and come up with a medical term with what's wrong with you?
I love it when people talk over Ronan.
That you, Ray of Sunshine, said you were smoking dope at a young age. And
I said that? Okay. See, now he's making up shit.
You said that.
Oh, I'm sure.
You were drinking.
I'm sure. I think you're listening to somebody else.
At a young age.
It wasn't me.
You said. And I said,
wasn't me, Ronan.
That goes to his behavior.
If I said it, why would I deny it now, you dumb fucker?
You can deny anything you want.
You must have been listening to someone else.
You show no skill to prove me wrong based on your behavior.
You don't know what my skills are, Ronan. That's what I'm saying.
Behavior. Hey, look,
you have no idea.
This concept is not new to me. I'm a retired businessman. I had to deal with all sorts of people. I had to profile them.
No way you could be a retired businessman. You are not a businessman. I've been a businessman the majority of my life, and I've dealt with a lot of
And you
people.
talk
And
like that. And
you are
talk
just a
like that.
fucking jerk.
And you talk like
No
that.
way, man.
And
You are a
talk like
fucking
that.
slave laborer. You are just a yes man, a guy with a clipboard that went up to the boss, somebody like me or somebody like Armando, and you said, "Yes, sir. What do you want me to do, sir?" That's the kind of person you were, Ron.
Your word's not mine.
Slave.
Your word's not mine.
You were you went up to people and with your clipboard and you said, "Yes, sir. What do I do?" That's what you were. That's why you have so much hatred and stuff built up in you, because you're totally jealous of other people and what they've achieved.
What you're doing
And
is
you
called
never
projecting.
achieved shit.
What you're doing is
You were
called
just a
projecting.
40-hour-a-week person that took orders from somebody else. That's my opinion of you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'm going to bed. That was about time. Getting tired.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Yeah, man.
All right, man.
Good night, Ray.
Yeah, good night, you guys. Take care.
Have a good sleep.
Yeah, don't
Bye.
pick on Ronan too much. See you later.
Bye bye, Ray.
Peace out.
Everybody's leaving because everyone's in America.
Yeah, it's basically been an all-nighter for me here. It's 5:35 a.m.
Yeah. You had so much fun, though. That's why.
I couldn't leave, man. I was energized.
Yeah, I know you was. I get like that too some nights, and I stay up the whole night. I used to have so much fun, but lately it's not so much fun. Yeah,
Right.
it's okay.
I've been enjoying these hangouts a lot less. I was thinking about just not coming back like the other day.
No, man, you need to come back, Grizz, man. Hey, when I got a biblical question, man, like, yeah, I always have to say, hey, Grizz, what does it say in Scripture, man?
No, but just like sometimes, just so much. I don't like getting dragged into arguments and stuff. And recently, like last few days, I'm getting dragged into all sorts of stuff, and like it drags my name through the mud, and then I look like I'm not a. I know I'm not a good person, but I look not in a good light. So then I think I don't want to keep coming here, especially when I've got people trolling me like freaking. I'm not going to name names, but just always whining at me, and then you've got other people always complaining, all sorts of stuff.
My analogy, this is only my point of view. My point of view is that you in other words, and remember, I've been up all night. You've pretty much reacted the way you thought you should. You're not up here just to cause trouble, but sometimes I feel like, this is only my viewpoint. Like you've responded. Hey, man, everybody does what they feel is right. Ronan doesn't believe in doing it. You won't see him like mute or snipe. He sticks hardcore to that. Other people feel like, hey, man, they sniped in there. So I mean, I don't feel like you're up here to cause trouble or to bring a problem. I think that you're just responding to what you see going on, is my viewpoint of it. And hey, man, just so you know, I've left here some nights, dude. I felt like the whole fucking world fucking jumped on my ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
kind of the way I felt over there, I said, God dang, I was just set the fuck up, man. But anyway, in another way, after you go to sleep and you wake up the next day and you go on about your day and you come back, you go, that was funny as shit what happened, man, So, but yeah, man, it's all about getting triggered.
Yeah, I know. Like, I literally had one girl today giving me heaps and heaps of a hard time. So, and like, she made up all these stories about my personal life. Like she said, for instance, I lost my children. I've never lost my children. I let one of my children live with their dad.
See?
Right? And the other child I was having a bit of a hard time with, so I sent her off to her dad. Because, like, my kids were falling apart when their mum and dad separated, you know?
And so I guess
like, you know, and she says, and she told everyone, I lost my children, you know? This is that Maria chick. She told everyone, I lost my kids. I've never lost my children. And then she said, I would have lost my fourth one if it wasn't for the dad dying. You know, how dare her say that? Especially when his dad has died and stuff like that. You know? And I'm saying, how dare her say that? And then she says I backstabbed people, which I never did. So what I went and did is went and told some of her little secrets, didn't I? Stupid cow.
But, you know, and the thing about it is, so I think the moral of the story is, hell, you can ask Ronan right now. He probably feels like he got jumped on tonight, you know. So I think everybody leaves here some nights feeling like that, you know, Susan.
But like I said, I didn't do nothing to this girl. All I did to stop her from getting me to rejoin her hangout, I blocked her for a bit. And that's what I copped from, because I blocked her, you know. That's what I copped. And I never talked behind her back. She said I did, and I didn't. Now I am, because of what she did to me. So I will tell the world, because she doesn't go and say that I got my children taken from me out in a hangout and try and make me look like some sort of bad mother, you know. Then she goes, go look after your child. But my child was at school, you know. And my child's 16 now. He doesn't need me to look after him no more. Literally. All I need to do is make sure he's got food on the table, spend some time with him, talk with him, be his mother, because that's all I can do now. Because, like I said, he can virtually take care of himself now, you know?
Yeah, there's another prime example of once they know a little bit about your personal life, when they get pissed, that's the first thing they go for, you know?
Well, I don't ever do that with anyone, because I've got morals. I've got morals.
Right.
Virtually. And I'm still not talking about her personal life. And I know things about her, yet I'm not talking about her personal life and stuff that she's told me. I could tell the world what she's told me, but I won't, because I'm not like her.
Right. And just so you know, I've spewed out a lot of information about my life on this damn thing, you know what I mean? A lot.
But that doesn't worry me. The fact that she lied. If she told the truth, fine, but she lied. You know? She lied. She said, I lost my children. I never. I just told you how my kids come to live with their father. And that's the honest truth. You know? I always had it in my mind that I was going to let my son live with his dad, because I promised him that, and I stick by what I promised, you know. I regret it now that I did it, because my son and my daughter, they both got very bad teeth because of the fact that they live with their dad, because their dad wasn't hard enough on them and got them to brush their teeth daily, you know, when they were young. And that's, you know, why. And that they weren't dressed that well either, and that he let them do whatever they wanted to do.
Wow, you know what I hear out of your statements? That's a motherly love right there, if I ever heard it, because, you know, the teeth, the clothes, boy, that's straight out of a mama.
Exactly, because the two that I raised have got perfectly fine teeth, you know? And the two that their dad raised have got really rotten teeth, you know? You know? And that's what I'm saying, because when I saw my kids' teeth, I cried for weeks and weeks, you know?
Right.
Because, like, I'm thinking their teeth are frigged, you know?
Right.
And the thing is, that lady didn't know half of anything. Like I said, I didn't really tell her anything. I just said that I sent them my kids to live with their dad and stuff. And I think I did tell her about their teeth. Yet she, like I said, she totally lied about what I had told her, you know?
Right.
And said that I lost my children. You know what? No woman would even tell anyone that they lost their kids. And if a woman is happy to have lost her kids, they would say it. But, like, I would never, ever in a million years tell people my personal life, you know, like that. Like I said, I don't mind saying the truth because the truth is the truth, you know. But
anyway,
but if I was ashamed of something, I wouldn't tell anyone, you know, because they're
right. Well, that's fine.
You know, because I'm not that ashamed of the stuff that I've done in my life, you know.
Yeah, that's why. Well, yeah, you're right. If you were ashamed of it, but you're not ashamed of it. But I think that's why LaSurge won't say he's a closet queer, because he is fucking ashamed of it.
Exactly. People really don't want to blurt out what they're ashamed of, and if they do, they don't really give a damn about themselves, put it that way, you know, or they're not ashamed of it and they think it's cool that they went to jail, because other people have said they've gone to jail. Like, I couldn't tell people that I've gone to jail. If I went to jail, I would want no one to know that stuff about me, you know.
Yep. I will agree with Ronan on one thing. I think, you know, at the end of the day, people do show their own colors, and hey, sometimes I get emotional. On the other side of the tracks, you know, like, and speaking of LaSurge again, bringing his ass back up again.
Yeah.
Here's a guy, 42 years old, living at daddy's house, telling everybody else how they're not raising their families right.
I know. Yeah.
You ain't working.
That's right. Who's 42 years old, has no children,
and never and hadn't worked in God knows when. Hey, I'm just saying, before you cast stones, you might want to check your own doorstep. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know, I'm not perfect. I left school at a young age, but I never had no real choice. You know what I mean? I really had no choice.
Right. If I was like LaSurge, I'd already have a hit records out there left and right, because I wouldn't have my life to take care of my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The reason why I left school at a young age is because like I thought I'll get a job, so I went out and got a job, and then when school was coming around again, I said, Mum, I think I want to go back to school. She goes, you can't now, it's too late. But I didn't know, years later, I found out years later that I could have gone back to school and my mum couldn't have stopped me, you know?
Right. Well, at the time you did what you felt you did.
Yeah, at the time I stayed out of school and kept my job because I thought I couldn't go back, you know? So therefore I didn't finish school, and I should have, but I didn't. You know, I finished school when I could have, because when you're allowed to finish school at the age of 16 in Australia, not now though. I think it's 17 now or 18 now, not sure. But at the time when I could leave school, it was 16 years old. So I did leave when I was 16, you see. I know I didn't finish, and I wish I had her, but I didn't, you know.
Well, you did a lot more important job. You took care of your family.
Yeah, I didn't have children until I was 21. I had my first one, I was 21.
Right.
You know. But at least I had a boyfriend and I was living with him. I wasn't married, but I wanted to be. But, you know, you can't make a man marry you if they don't want to.
Let's get to the good stuff. Did you have fun making those babies?
Not at the time. Nah, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just, because I was like a virgin. I practically got pregnant 2 years after I started, you know, having sex. So, you know
that's a neat statement you just made, because I don't think, this is only my opinion, you know, looking back, And it's
when you're
always,
young, you don't enjoy sex at first because you don't know what you're doing.
well, now I can't say that, but I can say that I enjoyed every fucking one. But anyway,
Yeah, but men do enjoy it more than women for some reason.
that's right. But what, you know, you look back and you realize, damn, I thought I knew it all, and I thought, you know, this, and I thought that, but I look back now and I realize I was still
I
getting
only actually enjoy sex if I love the guy, really,
right.
you know? And that's why I don't go out and have sex with just anyone, because I don't like myself. I feel like I feel like a slut if I make love to someone I don't like, you know, or even love, you know.
Yeah, for me it was just I needed to like them a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, I was exactly the way you said during my first marriage. Okay.
Yeah.
But then after that, and after I kind of like, you know, it was at a time where, you know, okay, for the most part, I better be thinking about what I want to do for the rest of my life. Then I became a slut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I know, but man, I a fucking slut. Oh my God. I'm lucky I don't have fucking everything under the sun. But anyway,
Yeah.
different girl every night, on every weekend, blah, 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 blah. And the stories go on and on. And I didn't never think I was going to get married ever again. Ever.
Mm.
That's what I was like. Yeah.
You know, so for me, it was just, hey, if they look good and I like them a little bit, that's cool. And I usually, you know, because I was playing music on stage, I didn't have a whole lot of problem, you know, approaching. Actually, most of the damn time, they usually approach me,
Yeah.
you know. So
Cool.
it was almost like you could say that was my alcohol if you want.
Yeah. Well, men always have to approach me for me to go out with them. I'm never gonna go up to a guy and ask them out. Never. You know?
Right.
That's why I think maybe I'll be single for the rest of my life, because now that I'm older, you know, when a woman gets older, not many men come up and approach you, you know?
Right. Well, for me was like during intermission or whatever, you know, or, you know, the break in between the sets, you know, you walk out into the bar, next thing you know, you got girls or guys. And in your case, in my case, it was girls talking to me as I was, you know, approaching the bar or, you know, walking outside to the van or whatever. And it just was always there, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will say this: it made me very aware of what was important. In other words, pretty is as pretty does, not as pretty looks. I can tell you that. That's the one golden thing I learned. In other words, it's all about who the person really is.
Yeah, I know.
At the time, I didn't think that. I can tell you that right now.
Oh well, that is, you know, just the way the human race is, you know, really.
Yeah. Well, and it was always consensual. There was never any, you know, I never lied. I never told them something that was different. I didn't tell them lies just to go to bed with them. It was just a very mutual, hey, you know, if the subject came up and they wanted to go home with me, okay, well, let's go. But, you know, tomorrow I got to go to work. And that's the way it was, you know. Come stay for the night and I'll see you later, you know.
Yeah.
And I look back and I have to say, I enjoyed every damn minute of it.
I understand.
It made me appreciate what I have now more. I'll say that.
Yes, that's
The last
good.
thing I needed in my life was to make another mistake with another woman. And, you know, in as far as long-term relationship, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I just didn't want it, man. I just didn't want it. And
Yeah, but like you know, when men are young, they don't really want to settle down, and they just want to be, you know, sluts. But it's okay for men to be sluts, and it's not okay for women. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because society's made it that way. They've oversexualized.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's not okay for women, and women when they do have sex out of marriage or sex when they're with lots of different partners, we're so-called sluts and whores and whatever.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, on the other side of the tracks, I want to add this part in there, you know, so I don't look like a total slut, even though I was. During my marriage, it was not my fault why the marriage broke apart. I can tell you that. In other words, I never cheated on my wife ever.
Yeah.
But she didn't have, you know. In other words, you know, she didn't see things that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that's, you know, I was burnt out. You know what I mean? In other words, you know, fuck it. I'll go ahead and say it. I took her back twice. 3 strikes, you're fucking out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was trying to keep the family together. This typical story, you know. And fuck it, you know. Once it gets to that point, there's no fixing it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
But I never cheated on my wife. I will say that I was totally dedicated.
Yeah.
You don't have to get personal, buddy.
Well,
yeah, that's okay.
Throw that out there so I didn't seem like I was a slut during my marriage either, you know. But after that, I was so burnt out. I was like, oh, fuck this. If that's what it's all about, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I know what people like on here. They'll find like something that they can use, and they'll just use it against you, which is why
I know.
Yeah, not me. I'm not one to use that stuff. Like I said, I'm not one to use that stuff against anyone.
Right. But Grizz is right. You shouldn't say that kind of stuff on there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've let out so much on here. If anybody...
I don't really care that they use stuff against me. Like I said, if they want to use stuff against me, but tell the story correctly. Don't lie, you know? So they're going to find stuff to say against you anyway. Like I said, I don't talk really behind people's backs, you know, until such time as somebody does lie to me or deceive me or say for instance they talk about the stuff I've said in private, they bring that out into the open, right? And therefore I'm going to bring their stuff out in the open then, you know? Or, you know, and especially if they've said something really negative towards me or lied about me, I'm going to say stuff to hurt them, because like God says, do unto others as they have done unto you. So, you know, if someone hurts you, you're entitled to hurt them, you know?
No, Suzanne, let me correct you on that one thing. It's do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Yes.
No. He's meaning it in the way that, you know, you do to another person as you would like a person do to you.
Right. In other words, if they do something wrong, you should still...
Yeah, but you're entitled to get them back, as far as I'm concerned. I don't mean murder or whatever, or hurting them physically.
You know, something just done.
You know, hurting someone emotionally. You know, because it hurts someone's. Like, so that means if they hurt you emotionally, you shouldn't hurt them.
Right.
That's silly.
And if I really stick behind that saying that you just said, really, no matter what they did to me over there on Planet Gordon Stream, I really should have just kind of chewed it for breakfast and went on about my merry way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really shouldn't have even retaliated, but it caught me at the wrong time, wrong situation, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Sean. Morning, Sean.
Why do you do that?
Hi, Sean. How are you?
John.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Morning, Ronan. Morning, Chris.
Is Ronan still here or not? Ronan, you here? Yeah? You talking?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, I've had a fantastic, fantastic evening and night. I'm gonna have to go lay down. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up all night. I got to lay down for at least 4 hours. 4 hours is all I need. But
Yeah.
What the heck?
What's that, Grin?
4 hours, man. Damn.
You need more than 4 hours, that's for sure. Yeah.
That's usually all I ever slept most of my life, 4 to 6 hours, you know. But
Really? Wow. That's
yeah.
wow. I don't know how you have lived this long then.
Well, not on the weekends. I mean, you know, or a day off, you know, if I'm really exhausted. A lot of times I'll just sleep in or on a rainy day or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most part, yeah, it was 4 to 6 hours for me most of them. Hell, my last job, I was working them 80 and 90 hours a week, you know.
Do you smoke cigarettes, buddy?
I shouldn't let personal information. I should have.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, what does it really matter if you smoke cigarettes? No one's going to use that against you.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm smoking one. I'll even go one step further. I'm smoking one right now.
Yeah, I think I've heard you say you're going out for cigarettes, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, I can tell you that, but
yeah.
It's one of those things where once I put it down, I won't do it anymore. But I can come up with
It's a bad habit to break, I know.
Yeah, I can come up with 20 reasons why I'm still smoking or 20 reasons why, you know, I quit, you know.
Yeah, I understand. You know what? My shopping still isn't here. It should have been here at 3 o'clock. They better give me a $20 gift voucher or something for being so late.
Oh, well, sure.
I'm starving and my food isn't here yet. Not happy, man.
We have like a 30-minute delivery time or something?
No, you put down a time, right? And my groceries, it is. It's actually my groceries. I do online shopping.
Oh, okay.
And they are late. I don't know. They better give me some sort of, like I said, some sort of gift card or something, because I'm not happy. I'm so hungry. I don't really have any food in the house. And I don't want to buy a takeaway. I wanted to make some sandwiches or something because it was bread and everything that I bought.
You know, they tried that here, and maybe they're still doing it. But I remember when I first heard about that, about they'll deliver groceries to your house and you put in your order, you know.
Yeah, and they're supposed to have delivered it at 3 o'clock today. 3 to 5, and it's now 7. It's now 7:30, 2.5 hours late now. I'm not happy. I'll be ringing them first thing tomorrow and complaining big time.
Wow.
Mm.
That's late.
I know it's late. Tell me. They might have crashed. Who knows? The truck might have crashed. Who knows? You know, if it's that late. And he might not get here tonight. I'm thinking it's not getting here now.
Can you call or go online and verify your order with them to make sure they've got it?
Yeah, they've got the order. They sent me a text message. They send you a text message and everything. And like I had already rang them. Like I didn't ring them, but they sent me a text message.
Wow.
All right, I'm heading out, Fitz. I've got some stuff to do, so I'll catch you all later.
Okay, Grizz. Me too.
Okay,
hey,
Grizz.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly too. I'm sorry, guys, but I got to get some sleep. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. See ya.
Peace.
Yeah, it says. Did everyone leave? Oh no, not everyone. You there? Oh, everyone left. Everyone. Okay.